Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cow Corner Dugout. And this time we have four people on the stream. Usually we have the usual suspects of Nirav and Pranay, but we're having one more edition. Welcome to the show, Ajinkya.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
Our pleasure, Ajinkya. And as we get to it, as a Mumbai Indians fan, going by the T-shirt that you have,
Yes.
irrespective of the gender, what is your reckoning here at the midway point here? 207 for six. Do CSK have enough?
I don't think so. Matlab, I've been following the IPL since start, and this is the same pitch where I think New Zealand played semi-finals, where they scored 500 runs throughout the innings. That was the Tim
England,
Seifert 33
England,
ball
the
100 all.
India, England.
India, England.
India, England.
हाँ हाँ
New
उनमें
Zealand
आया
वाला.
था
253
उसके
beats
Okay, okay. हाँ.
253
Okay.
meets 246.
Yeah. So this is the same pitch, so I don't think so. And Mumbai का भी match हुआ था where Punjab chased like easily 200 runs. Is the similar score. I think they are like 25 short, in my opinion.
So 33 matches in. I think this is match number 33 or 34, one of them. 33. Match number 33. This is the 25th 200 plus score so far.
That's
When
become a
the-
norm, literally.
It's become a norm. So I think 200 is not. But having said that, for CSK, I think apart from that first 127, they've largely put up 180. Not, in most cases, that's not been good enough. The rest of the batting has been like rest of the matches, this being the seventh one. So 6 out of 7 games, they've got past 180. A few times past 200 as well. There's a third score 200 plus, but that's not been good enough in certain cases. I mean, in one case they were chasing 250. So yeah, so they'll have to bowl well because what we've been saying from the beginning, the pattern with CSK is the batsmen have to go 20 over par, and that's I don't think has happened today. I think
It hasn't.
perhaps it looked like 220 was par, so this seems to be under par.
Yeah, I think by the 15th over, Sanju Samson was batting at a 173 strike rate. The rest of them had scored 80 or 54 balls, which is a 148 strike rate. I saw Saurabh Somani, a cricket writer, had tweeted this out. And I kind of felt that Sanju did not have the kind of support and Sanju did not get enough strike. For a lead batter batting, who's only getting 9 overs of 54 balls, the extra 6 balls could have made a huge difference given the way Sanju Samson was batting. And maybe this is where somebody like Dubey's innings, he's clearly struggling for form. He's a little late on the ball, 5 of 8 balls. I think that's where CSK started to slow down. And you also had Karthik Sharma in the middle, who was also, despite whose 2 amazing sixes at cover, had also slowed down. So
Yeah,
I don't know
it's less
if it's,
than 100 strike rate.
but my
Also, I
only
feel
question is,
that he didn't bat enough. So I think he ends, despite farming the strike in the last over, where he didn't take a single, he still ends with 54 balls. That
right.
that means 66 balls weren't played by him. It has to be the other way around. If your prime batter, let's take for instance the last 100 which was scored was by Tilak Verma, right? Tilak Verma that day came in at number 5
5.
in the 7th or 8th over, if I'm not wrong, right?
I think Mumbai ended up with
6-2.
197 in that game.
6-2.
Did they score 200?
Yeah, but he played 45 balls as a guy who
Right.
comes in after 6 overs. So the fact that Sanju's batting all the way from the beginning, minimum 60 balls he had to play. I mean,
Right.
and those extra 6 balls were the difference, I think, because 6 balls with Sanju were 15 runs.
As much
But
as
also
we feel that under par, there's a comment that's just come on the group. Manjunath Mysore says, I feel it's a par winning score. No reason form. Akhil bowls defensive and Tilak and QDK to an extent in form. I think CSK can fancy their chances. So that's the comment that's coming, in terms of this being a par
For
score.
sure.
And
For sure.
as a CSK fan, I just feel that the game versus DC was similar, where we had scored a little less than 200. We're still able to defend it on a flat surface. But sometimes it just requires more than magical bowling to defend on these kind of flat beds like Wankhede. We've seen that semi-final, right? It was 250 was almost not enough. So this is a very different level of skill required at Wankhede. But yes, that said, you were making a point, Nirav.
I've forgotten now, but I mean, my last point was that CSK will have to perhaps bowl well, right? Because I do feel this is slightly under par. Uh, there was a bit of turn for Kazanfa because and for the spinners. Spinners did well, to be honest. Between them, I think there was 8 overs for less than 70, right? Which included 4 overs for 25 for Kazanfa. So there was a bit of turn. Both the wickets which got Dubey as well as Sarfraz turned a wee bit. So if the spinners can come into the game, which is Noor and Akil, uh, Hotstar just put up a graph. JioStar just put up a graphic which said their bowling options, CSK's, and they actually
And Dubey
listed
is there.
five pace bowlers.
I know, I saw that, and I was like, Dubey, what is he doing there? He can't be the fifth bowler. I've
Why
seen
are
him
you-
being faced.
Why are they even putting it in there? What is this?
Right.
Then they might as well put, I don't know. Sanju Samson also bowls right arm into where is leg spin.
Dubey gave a 30-run over rate in the semi-final or a 20-run over.
But he also bowled with a new ball in the Asia Cup final. So, you know,
That's a long time. That's long ago. Steve Bai, one of our regulars, is saying that we're defending this. Of course, we meaning we as in CSK. So I'm also getting this rough feeling that Shastri had mentioned it while the game was on that the wicket is slowing down and it could go down further. But we know that the dew is basically compensates for that. And if that's going to go, I mean, it's a straightforward equation that Mumbai, with the talent of riches that it has in its batting, should be able to win it. But I think there's an upset possibly on the cards. I'm just being a blind CSK fan at the moment.
so as a Mumbai Indians fan, Ajinkya,
Mhm.
do you fancy this chase, right?
Yeah,
Based
easy. I
on-
think easy. Well, until unless Mumbai has like really bad collapse, like 30 for 3, 40 for 4 types. Otherwise, it's easy chase for me. Kyuki,
Even
what
without Rohit
who
Sharma,
scored? Yeah. I think Rohit Sharma is done. Even after like big Rohit Sharma fan.
you
I
saying
don't
this.
Yeah.
So Ajinkya was on earlier this week. Ajinkya was on a stream with Grace Hayden talking about Rohit Sharma like there has been no other batter to exist. So Ajinkya, metaphorically and literally, welcome to Corner Dugout. I hope this is not a fall from grace.
No.
Fall from grace.
No, obviously, gracefully saying as I can. Rohit Sharma is done, I think, from Mumbai Indians
You
and
think so?
even from Indian team. Yeah. I think he won't make it to.
Wasn't his
2020.
second last innings of 50 odd? Wasn't he an orange cap holder after 3 games?
2
Or
games?
have I- after 2 games?
2 games. Yeah. That's
Because he
it.
scored a 70 odd in that
70.
first game versus
Two,
KKR.
250s back to back. After that, nothing.
I think his 30 of 20 balls is also a good start for his team.
Better than Ruturaj.
I don't know. Mumbai doesn't have the opener as they should have. They tried they're trying the third opener now in the form of Malevar. I've seen Malevar. He's good. He's good chap. Like brilliant talent. Superb guy. But I don't know. But it might be the same case as Siddesh Lad, who hit first ball 6 and we never saw him again. So yeah. Don't know. But yeah, this is like easy chase for Mumbai Indians.
What do you think about
Ashwini-
Robin Mins? He's
Robin
in your
Mins,
squad, but you're not using him.
I know last year they played him a lot. He opened also. He came in the middle also. So he was, I think, under a lot of pressure. I don't know I don't know who's he backup for. I thought he would be. I think he's backup for Tilak Verma maybe, but not for the opening. He is not the kind of opener. I think that's
Isn't he
how-
opening in domestic cricket?
Yeah. He opens for Jharkhand and keeps also.
So then he is an
There's a
opening
little,
option.
there is a little update from Ashwani Kumar. I think we just spoken to the broadcaster, where he says that backup length deliveries were sticking, and full balls are coming very easily to the bat. But he said there is no dew right now as of 9:15 p.m. But
But open the window and check. Put your hand out and see if there's dew.
But yes, I'm just trying to see what are the other chances, because with this CSK bowling lineup, it hasn't given more CSK fans any kind of confidence that CSK would go ahead and win. But a couple of those victories versus DC, and I think I forgot which game we won. Which did we won? We won
KKR and
against
Who are
Delhi and
world
KKR. KKR, right. Of course, I have to look below, not up on the points table. So
And surprisingly, Anshul Kampos is purple cap holder.
Till yesterday. Yesterday it got released.
Yesterday. And number 2.
no,
Oh.
I think the point is still there, right? He's still a purple cap hold. He was. The whole thing is, while CSK has been languishing in the bottom 2 or the bottom 3 for a large part this IPL, they're one of their bowlers who always picks up wickets is Anshul Kamboj. So that way, I think that's one thing that's going well for CSK. But Anshul Kamboj also goes for a lot of runs. He's not CSK. I don't think CSK have been able to get bowlers of the class of someone like Bumrah, who comes and bowls a 4 overs, 30, 35
There
runs.
is nobody in that class of Bumrah.
He is the class.
Yeah, this is a separate class
Hazelwood.
altogether.
Hazelwood maybe.
Hazelwood, a long time back for CSK, but now I think he is a core part of RCB. And I think he broke CSK's back, I think last year in April, right? When RCB won in Chepauk. And we had Hazelwood and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. What an amazing opening combination they are. And I think that way, kudos to RCB. They've been able to pick the right people. And their team looks really tough to beat. But getting to the, two teams on hand here, I'm seeing right now Namandir coming down to bat down that famed staircase. So is Namandir going? I think, or is just probably getting ready to bat at
I
3. He
think
bats
they
at
have
3, right?
3 or 4 maybe.
3 will come
Last
at 3.
last game he came in at 3. Last game he came in at 3.
But last game he came at 3 because that Danish Malewar opened, and today Danish Malewar is not yet part of the side, right?
He
Yeah,
is.
they'll
I think they subbed him on for Ghazenfur.
Yeah.
They subbed
Oh,
Oh,
him
they
on
have
the
subbed
other
him.
day.
They have subbed him. They have subbed him. I am now seeing Deacock and Danish opening. Naman at 3.
Yeah. So, what do you think of Sky batting at 5? Because that's where he bats in this side now, right? Because
4.
Tilak's at 4. No,
4.
Tilak's at 4.
No.
No.
No,
Tilak came in at 5 in the last game.
Tilak's at 5, Surya at 4. That's always been this thing.
So what they did the earlier game was Surya at 3, Naman at 4. The last game they swapped them. Surya went in at 4 and Naman at 3. I think Tilak has found his number 5 for the last 2-3 games. They tried. So they're trying. They're trying their different.
I think he plays good. Later half in the World Cup also he played at 5. He scored good runs. 2-3 matches he played, like later stages of World Cup.
Who was coming at number 3 for India then?
Surya.
Kishan. No. Number 3 for India is Ishan Kishan.
Kishan,
Sky
Kishan was
4.
there. That's right. Yeah. So earlier, Asia Cup time, Tilak was earlier. Coming up the order. At that time, they did this left-right thing. Basically, if the left-handed opener went out, then Tilak used to come in. Basically, if Abhishek went out, then this one, and if Sanju or Gill got out, then Surya used to come. They were trying this till the end of the Asia Cup. In the bilaterals, they tried random things again. And then I think World Cup time, they settled their top 5.
No, they didn't. Halfway through, Samson came in, right?
World Cup.
Because
Yeah,
somebody got injured and Rinku had to go out, so they had to shuffle.
Yeah, but Tilak still went down and then Sanju came at the top. They didn't bring in a direct replacement for Rinku. So they
I
still
think
tinkered
they
with the World
opened
Cup.
with Ishan and Abhishek.
Abhishek in the
Sanju was
first
not
game.
part of the squad.
No, 1 second. No. Sanju was part of the squad in the World Cup. Sanju
Right.
first came in as a replacement for Abhishek, who was injured.
Abhishek was injured, then
Abhishek
Sanju
was
and
injured.
Ishan
right?
opened, then
Ill.
Abhishek
He was ill.
came.
When
Yeah.
Abhishek
Yeah.
came back, they slid everybody one down and threw out Rinku.
Yeah.
That's as far as I remember. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Did he get a medal?
Of
Did he get a
course,
medal?
he was there in the squad. He was there in the
Rinku
squad,
was in the
right?
squad.
No,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
went
There
back
was
for his
no-
father, right?
He came back next day only.
He was part of
Because
the.
India's
He was part of the
his father died, I think, before the India Zimbabwe game at Chepauk. So I remember
No, but
seeing him.
he came back.
So
On that note,
Akshay
Mukesh Chaudhary's mother passed away, and he's made it to the playing 11. So kudos to him, and I really wish, for his mother's sake, if he can have a good game.
That's why they are wearing the armbands also.
Armbands.
Many people had
Yeah, the black
questions.
armband.
Yeah.
So Akhil to bowl the first.
To bowl? Okay, you're on Hotstar. I can see that. He's bowled
Am
the
I ahead
first
of you?
ball.
Oh,
Are we
Tata
all
guy.
watching on the Hotstar?
Yeah.
That's
If you're all
Besides
watching on
Mr.
Hotstar,
But even within us, I think there's 2-3 seconds either udhar.
yeah.
वो तो रहेगा, वो तो रहेगा. And do you think this whole bouncer from a slow left-arm orthodox bowler, Krunal Pandya, is kind of suddenly rewriting options that a bowler has? Because when I see Akhil has that stock variation which curves in. There's a drift, and sometimes when you're bowling to a batter of Quinton de Kock, the ball goes over fine leg for 6 also. So MI has got off to a great start.
Where are
6
you,
for no
man?
loss.
Oh, those.
Okay, so let's go back to the CSK innings. Thoughts on Rituraj Gaikwad?
I think as a CSK fan, I'm happy Ruturaj Gaikwad is getting back on ball. And earlier he was taking 18 balls to score that. Now it's 14 ball 22. So I think that way Ruturaj, despite the fact that he got a offer a Bumrah no ball and he was able to hit that for 6, he'll be feeling a lot better. Because if we get a Ruturaj of the 2021-2023 era, where Ruturaj was like a potential orange cap holder, I don't know how many runs he scored in those seasons, but he was one of the top 5 run getters in that overall season. Part of CSK's title
630
defense also.
when he won the
630 is it? Okay.
when he won the orange.
So
Yeah, but he was a 500 run bank.
he's a 500-run bank. So I think
He was.
if he
He
feels
was.
better, he feels better with Sanju Samson taking off and in good form. I think it bodes well for CSK. Because Rutu is very similar to somebody like Rohit Sharma, who even if they take a little bit of time in the beginning, right, they make up for it much later on. And I think somebody like Ruturaj has a century, like 123 or 50 odd balls versus Australia at Vizag or Guwahati some time back. So he has the creds. I think he just doesn't have the confidence. To me, I think that knock would have done some bit of wonder to his confidence, which was I think just not there.
No, he took
Almost
down Pandya.
200 strike rate. Yeah.
Yeah, he took down Pandya, who didn't bowl again after that. You take the start, right?
Gone.
Just
take the
shot
start.
selection was poor.
Let it load.
So it's interesting that somebody with a lot of promise like Danish Malevar, I'm scared. Right? He just got out caught behind.
That is a big turning ball, though. You have to say that
Yeah, that's
if Akhil is getting so much turn of his first ball, I mean to the right hander, it's going to be a tough one, Ajinkya.
Oi, what a ball,
Fall for
man.
grace from our man Malevar also.
Don't know why Mumbai doesn't have good openers even after so many years. They should
Because they
open
have two
with
sitting on
style.
the bench.
No,
have
I
two
think
sitting
they
on the
should
bench,
open
no?
with style. I think they
Okay,
should open with
tell
style.
us
with
the
Sky.
inside
Yeah.
news. Is Rohit Sharma injured or is he ill or does he not want to play? Is he doing a Dhoni?
Well, I haven't any Dhoni's to haven't so many newses, but not about Rohit Sharma. I think he has pulled his hamstring. I don't know, but nothing, no inside news for me yet.
So this is the first time since Rohit Sharma moved to MI that neither of them have featured in the game.
Right.
That both of them haven't featured in a game. Dhoni has played all MI CSK groups. There have been games, I checked this today. There have been games where he was injured and didn't play the previous 2, but he came back for this MI game. Right. So that just tells us on how important this rivalry is. It has everything, right? It has they played so many finals. They are at
10
lots
cups.
of last ball heartbreaks. Enough trauma for both fans, I think, in this 39 games rivalry.
Yeah, and I've been seeing.
So sorry,
Go
my
ahead.
first quiz question. Should we throw up a quiz question to
Yes,
people watching?
yes.
Okay. So when is the last time Rohit Sharma did not play in an MICSK game? I've told you this is the first time. So Dhoni has never missed one. When is the last time Rohit missed one? Which year? Just give me the year. It's good enough.
I think 2023.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay. 2018.
Keep going. Okay, last guess. Srinath, you want to Google it and tell me? Since you are typing away, I can make out.
2020.
That's all.
Okay, so it was a trick question. Same is true of Rohit as well. He's always played
okay.
the CSK then.
I was thinking if Rohit didn't play, is that why CSK won the title? So I went to the title years. I was trying to put logic on that.
No. CSK won one final against Chennai, right? Only one? The 2010.
2010.
2010. Yeah.
All other finals between them, MI as well.
But
Yes,
I
which is
saw,
why-
yeah, I
So
saw a
in-
stat a bit before the match. Since 2022, MI has won only 2 and
Yeah.
CSK has won 4 or 5.
So it's currently
yes.
skewed towards. MI held the advantage for many years
Historically, it's 21-18.
in total, but I think it's
Yeah.
a lot skewed in the recent years.
Yeah.
Towards
MI is
MI.
I
very-
remember there was a
No,
MI
towards
was-
CSK. Lot
CSK.
was skewed towards CSK.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
last
what are
eight,
you
I think it's
watching,
6-2 in the last 8 or something like that.
It doesn't feel like that for some reason.
It does. It
As-
does. No. Boss, I remember we've been beating them so easily, home and away. I remember
Yeah.
last year for the IPL opener. I think the second game that was. I had flown down to Chennai for that game, MICSK. It turned out to be a damn squib. Like Rachin Ravindra, I think, put that chase out in the 18th over or so. And usually with MICSK, CSK has been winning it fair to easily. Like I remember ribbing a lot of the North Stand gang guys saying, "Yeah, you guys are not, any more competition for us." And that said, Mukesh Chaudhary has a little more reason to celebrate as we are speaking.
Wicket! I think you can tell us what happens after this. Wicket! Unfortunately,
Wicket,
for the other team.
This is a good time for me to come and say wicket alert and sound all like this cricket analyst.
Drama alert.
Mukesh-
You have to say drama alert. So we don't know
Drama
what it
alert.
is.
I think that's a better way to do that. And Mukesh Stark has picked up a wicket. Good. I still remember that ball that he bowled to Ishan Kishan in 2022, where I think it was an in-swinger and then his stumps came out. The CSK owner Rupa Gurunath is extremely happy.
I mean, these are moments where emotion comes in, right? I mean, what a
Right.
moment for him, right? Coming back. I mean, he's
Yeah.
literally, cremated his mom and flown back. Wicket of his fourth ball?
Wicket of
Fifth ball.
his
Fifth ball.
1.57
Four
for
dot.
I think, yeah. What do you think now?
No. Surya is the man. The crisis man. He'll play some good knock. He's like due
Yeah, I
for
mean,
a
it's
good
about
knock.
time.
Yeah.
It's about
But
time.
talking about Surya Kumar Yadav, I think if he doesn't, have like a good couple of innings in the games leading forward, do you think there's a very, very strong case for somebody like Surya to end his career?
Oh no.
I think
Internationally,
I don't think
or
Surya as a player. No. I mean internationally, not just IPL. IPL he can Dhoni's still been playing, right? I think Surya the player is coming off very bad form. The knock that he scored in the World Cup was against US. He's got a couple of 80s versus New Zealand in the T20I series earlier in the year. But it's been a very, very lean 2 years for Surya Kumar Yadav. But as we say, he begins the first ball with a lot of authority. Reminds me of the way he played in the 2018 season, where though Mumbai didn't qualify, Surya played very well. And I remember the Netflix documentary where took people to his grounds, showed how he played and all of that. Nirav, you must have probably seen all of that footage back then, that you were working with MI.
A lot of the footage was stuff I shot.
Oh, okay.
So what happened? It was there were two teams in operation who were shooting. So my team basically, they were all Indians, and the Netflix team was all a bunch of foreigners. So I think in general the younger players, the non-stars, were a little shy of the Netflix lot.
Okay.
So they would open up better to us. So we
Okay.
ended up having a lot more candid moments with the youngsters. So as a result,
I remember Ishan Kishan, right? You got a lot of
Ishan
candid footage from Ishan Kishan.
Ishan was there. Ishan was there that year. He just coming. after 2 good years at Gujarat Lions. So we had actually been to Ishan Kishan's house in Patna right before the tournament. So we had done MI does this. We go and shoot with the players. The new auction batch.
Right.
About a month before. Just go and make friends with them. And so a lot of those time, my Markande was in that batch. Trying to remember who else was there.
I remember
The
Akash
most
Ambani.
joyful one was for me to go to Kerala because there was
Okay.
one fast bowler which they had got called M. Nitish.
Acha, okay.
No, I don't think he lasted or he was ever in consideration for anyone's spot. And his father was a fisherman. So we actually, during the shoot, we went out on backwaters and had some magic moments with them in the backwaters. Great
Right.
drone shots. Okay, I think I'm blowing up to full screen now. Tell
Akil
us.
Hussain, man, Akil Hussain. Whoa, what a ball! I don't think this is going to be easy. You saw the way it turned, right?
What
What
was
could-
Anger doing all this while?
Wow.
What
Tell
was
us
that?
what the Hindi commentators would say.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
अकील
that
ने
is man.
मुंबई इंडियंस की उम्मीदों पे कील दबा दिया.
Oh my god!
They do such things. Do you realize they do such things?
Of course,
They
of
plan
course.
and write. They write. They chat GPT these random bad
Yeah,
one-liners.
of course.
We won it in the east. We won it in the west. That's because India is best.
Yeah.
Hindi epic lines from
Darshak bane fielder bane Darshak. The famous infamous.
These two Tamilians have no idea what you're talking.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't listen to Hindi commentary. I don't listen to Hindi
You should.
commentary.
It's great.
but
You
yes.
develop a sense of humor. You just
Yeah,
have to see how bizarre and weird their one-liners are,
And
they
how
try
not
and-
to commentate also.
they try and compete with each other, and they talk shit. It's become
I'm not running. That there's still hope. There's still Surya.
there is light at the end of that
Yeah,
tunnel.
yeah.
But
Surya
it's the light of a
banegi
train
Kiran
that's
ki
about to.
lakir.
It's light coming from the sun in the middle of the night.
Oh no, light coming from a train that's about to mow Mumbai Indians over right now. That's the CSK train that's on there. Man, this is it's in accordance with the matchup, but usually teams that are 3 down in the power play, 70% of the time they don't end up chasing a total.
They were
Our
three
MI
down the other day against GT as well. Just letting you know. Third wicket fell in the 5.5.
44
46 for 3.
That
46 for
time.
3. 46 for 3 at the end of the power play, and they got to 199 courtesy Tilak Verma. So
He's
it's
in.
not
law of
over till
averages.
the Hyderabadi sings.
Law of
But
it's not
averages.
over
they
till-
lose.
Just a random trivia from Tilak. Did you guys know why did he blonde his hair?
No?
No, please tell us. Please tell us the full story.
So apparently Tilak has a very big fan base in US on TikTok in US, and all these
Oh.
young teenager girls are like mad behind him, and that is why to upskill his what do you call sexiness and
Glam
all that. Yeah. That's
GQ.
why he colored his hair and back to black hair now. So that's the apparently reason why he colored
Whoa,
his hair.
I didn't know that. That's such a
Yeah.
big fan base that is there. So
Yeah.
when you
On-
say
on
A lot
US,
of Telugu's in. A lot of Telugu's in
exactly.
the US.
Because that is the third language in the US, right? It's like the third biggest language there.
After
मतलब-
English and
मतलब
Spanish.
even I was very surprised कि भाई मतलब wow मतलब सही है.
Third wicket maiden of the tournament. Ajinkya, who bowled the other two?
Oh, I
एक
saw
कल
one
हुआ था. एक कल हुआ था.
Rajasthan match में.
हाँ.
No, I didn't watch yesterday's match. I was busy.
Yeah,
I don't know. One was Yeah. One was in
Who-
DC's match or what?
Oh, sorry, it was Mohsin. Mohsin also was in that 2018 batch of MI, by the way.
Was it?
Who's that?
Mohsin Khan was in that 2018 batch of MI. Yeah. We've been to his house also. I mean, not me, but two guys from my team and gone and shot with him. Very very economically challenged family. 150 kilometers out from Delhi. So yeah, so
And there's a comment coming from Steve Bhai who says, "Are you sure the light isn't the stumps lighting up when you're talking about light?"
good one, Steve Bhai. You're getting your dad jokes now.
Now, what is this celebration by Akil Hussain? Does anybody know what that is?
Some Ronaldo celebration, I think.
Is it what? John
Tell
Cena?
us.
You can't see me.
It could be that either.
See, this is why you need younger people on the show, right?
Even
Dads
younger
like me
people
would
don't know.
understand.
Trinidad
they don't
doesn't
know,
know.
they don't
Ajinkya doesn't know. Who's supposed to know?
Argentina counts as younger.
I'm
Well,
not young.
Younger than
Comparatively, yeah.
young is subjective.
You're younger than the average of Karthik and Nirav.
Yeah. Way younger. Okay, so what happens now, Ajinkya? What do they need to do? Just rely on Tilak and
Who is there? Rutherford is there. Who is Hardik?
And
Is there?
Hardik.
it's like shutting up the
Of course.
hate, I think. Tuning it out. What hate? Who's giving a key hate?
I don't know. They dropped him last game for Matt goddamn shot.
Wasn't he injured ever?
No.
Matthew Short. Wasn't he replaced?
Who? Matthew Short.
No.
Matthew Short has been playing
Bye.
as a specialist right arm off spinner.
No, I don't think he played the games which Akil Hussain played. So Matt
Yeah.
Shot,
Wasn't
I
it-
last remember
Was
He
it?
played
Wasn't it
versus-
his first game?
exactly he played the first game. So
First
whenever
game
he's
and then he
played, we've
played
lost.
last.
Correct. So whenever he's played, we've lost. So that is the memory I have with Matt Shot.
No, but then that's not the correlation, whatever that line is, the correlation and all that.
Right.
You've lost other
correlation
matches
is not
also.
causation. I know
Ah,
correlation
you've
is
lost
not
other matches.
causation.
Correct. That one.
You say these lines to sound intelligent somewhere, right? So what
Where's
noise
that
is
racket
this?
coming from?
Not
Who's
me.
racket?
Some
I can hear
noise
it.
came.
Anyway, it's gone. Should do a.
Has anyone ever won like 11 for
Yeah.
3 from there? Chasing 200? I don't think so.
I'm sure it's possible.
But this has been a very, very damn start, man. I mean, like 4 overs, 15 for 1. Like another 17 for 1. 3, rather. Sorry.
That's only
Somebody
because the
saying
fourth
Trinidad-
game just now.
Yeah. Trinidad, turn your fan off is what the advice is coming from.
That isn't me.
Shot.
Yeah.
Wicket maidens in IPL 26. Mohsin Khan twice.
Yes.
Oh, twice, is it?
So if you had guessed it
Oh
once,
my
you would have got both the answers.
My God.
That's
Both
it.
at
And today-
Lucknow.
Yeah. I mean, Lucknow is a relatively low scoring game.
Lucknow is the Lali of the IPL, huh?
Take out the Lucknow games and the average
Points.
score is about 200.
I don't think it's very easily coming onto the bat, except when you're bowling fuller length. Like today, he bowled shorter, just now short of good length. Mukesh Surya wasn't able to time it at all across covers, and this is in the power play. So I
Surya's
think
not in form. So
he's not in form also, and that's what I was saying, that Surya himself actually needs like a couple of good innings to get back into form.
He scored 50, 30 ball, 35 ball, 50.
I mean, he's in IPL, man.
Yeah. This IPL only.
first
Yeah,
game, wasn't it? No, he scored 35 of 25.
He scored
First
50.
game. 15 he managed.
So, what is the news on Mitchell Santner? Is he fit enough to bat if required? Any news on his injury?
Not yet.
Not as yet, but I remember it was very heartening to see Akash Ambani at the boundary line hinting to their staff saying, "Ye karo,"
Yeah.
or something like that. Straps, hold the strap.
No, he asked
He asked Tilak.
Tilak, he shoulder gaya. Tilak said, and then they cut to Him wearing
Him
that
with
strap and that in the dressing room.
that is some level of production, man. You're picking up a conversation and you're picking up the exact footage.
No,
They
they
had
replayed it
30.
thrice over. So
Yeah, this was 45 minutes into the after that.
Right.
Oh, not 45, 20 minutes after it happened.
And
Yeah,
we had
Ansh, thank you for joining us.
and I can see all the CSK fans right now trying to show up in terms of attitude. Huh? He's saying, "What a boring second innings."
Of course.
And somebody's going to now remind of the recent, why did we take off Hussain? I think Hussain, yeah, he usually sometimes for West Indies bowls 3 overs straight in the power play. And man, I'm just amazed at the kind of drift that he gets. Very similar to how Krunal Pandya bowls, but Hussain doesn't have the bouncer of his arsenal yet. Have you seen Hussain bowling a bouncer yet?
no.
Not needed to.
Because the slow left arm orthodox bowler bowling the bouncer, I think one, it's rattled. There was this discussion, I think, on another group where how that's rattled Shivam Dubey. And as a result, Mitchell Santner trying to bowl the bouncer to him, just like the way Krunal Pandya bowled. So I get the feeling that he's slightly, like one microsecond, less, late to, playing the ball. Even the way he got out bowled today, at least with the earlier ball with Santner, which I think he bowled to Karfu, so it was a very slow 70 kilometers per hour loopy ball. But this was, I think, much faster.
So I will disagree with one comment of Steve White. There was a time I worked with the Mumbai Indians and we had this fact: Krunal in 6 seasons had the best matchup ever against AB de Villiers. He was he would always get AB de Villiers out invariably. Right? It was like ridiculous, some crazy stuff. So he's obviously not the bowler he was at peak. But I think for RCB, he does the job. He's obviously got a lot of street smarts, right? So he sees you coming forward and then he bangs that shot. So I think it's and he's picking up, right? This Kedar Yadav things are just new in his armory.
And it's very tough to suddenly, as a bowler, spinner, to change your action and not be able to chuck. Because when I asked myself when I was a spinner in school cricket trying to bowl this, right, I would invariably chuck. And it would be embarrassing to listen no ball from the umpire when I try to bowl much faster. Of course, I think the difference between professionals and amateurs.
Krunal is a physical specimen, right?
Professionals get
he
a bit.
looks thin, but apparently he has good shoulders and biceps and stuff. He doesn't look like it, but yeah. Which you need.
Both the Pandya brothers work a lot in the gym. They're very lean and muscular. Wiry is what the term used for them. But yeah, Krunal is very sharp and smart, street smart. He doesn't, necessarily do the job of getting wickets, but he's always controlled. He doesn't. It'll be a rare day when he gets taken to the cleaners.
Well, I have seen Hardik's recovery journey, like recent one, after the Asia Cup, and the way he works out, like not just cricketing part of it, like he's been like the way he hits the gym, the way he like the amount of time he spends with the trainer, with the physio, on the nets, and plus guidance to the young cricketers, like whoever comes to bowl him, bat against him. He has been tremendous. This is the first time I've seen him, but amazing guy. The amount of efforts, like once he comes, he'll be there for 3-4 hours. He'll spend 2 hours in the gym. He'll spend 2 hours on the ground. Spend more few hours in the nets. Been very amazing. Like, that is why he's there. Like, he's the best all-rounder currently. I think the amount of efforts the guy puts in, like that is why he's so irreplaceable in Indian team as well as in Mumbai Indians team. Not that he's a good captain, that's the different debate. But yeah.
Just for context, Ajinkya till recently worked at COE, which is the Center of Excellence for BCCI, formerly the NCA, in Bangalore. And till about a month ago, 2 months ago, I think was that. So he's seen a lot of recovery journeys, including Rohit, Surya, Pant.
Surya, Hardik, Pant, Rohit.
So the COE is the one that's there near the airport now?
Yeah, that's the one. The new facility. It's the crazy facility, man.
That's the one where Neerav goes cycling, right?
Yeah, he used to get me into to some of the matches. No?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So,
Yeah, so
there's no access. You have to know important people. So I knew Ajinkya, so I used to get to see some of the games, including Ranji Trophy as Vijay Hazare. Kohli batting in the Vijay Hazare.
There's a question I have as for an MI fan. See, the side is the way it is built, right? Of course, it's not like your 2020 or your 2019 gold standard side, but the side always is power packed with different kinds of people. But still, there are seasons where the side finishes 10th, like 2022, 2024. Is it again loading here now?
No, matlab, honestly, I don't think so. They finishing last this season, KKR would be the one this season for sure.
No, sir. It has to be LSG. It has to be
Yeah,
LSG.
yeah.
Come on, man. LSG can do it. LSG can do it. LSG.
But
And
the
that's
good.
also,
Yeah. See,
I think that's the only reason as a CSK fan I'm not worried about getting 10th because there is LSG there. Yeah. Go ahead. That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So my point, like a few days back, I was again doing another live on like another
Yeah.
show.
We
Same
know.
thing. Not the Grace one, not the
Grace
Grace
one.
one. We didn't have not the Grace one. We didn't have such detailed conversation on the Grace's show. But yeah. So yeah, my only thing was the Hardik shouldn't have come here. That's it. That's the only my always like since 2024 he would have been the cult captain. Would have won one more IPL, and that is the only reason because I have seen him. That is why I'm saying he has some ego, like not the bad term ego, but like I am the all rounder.
Selfish.
I am no whatever self belief would be a better word. I can do it on my own. He will like we have seen him doing it, and that is the reason. Like too many superstars, etc. So I think, and that same started happening after 2020. When we won, we had still newcomers. Ishan Kishan was new. Santer wasn't there, but yeah, Rohit was grooming these people, and this grooming has gone away after 2020, 2021. So that's my whole take on MI misery since last 6 years now. 6 years drought will continue. I don't know. Maybe after 2028 auction, they might go back to their old ways of buying 30 lakh 40 lakh players and making them into the superstars.
That was the report, right? Because even somebody like Rohit Sharma was, I think Rohit Sharma was the costliest player at about 8 or 9 crores, I think, right?
Yeah.
No, and the next year they got Pollard came in before Rohit, right? Pollard came in
after.
Pollard was what, 1 million or something in the 2000.
Pollard
was
2010,
man.
Pollard came in the
Rohit
off
also came to
No,
No,
2011.
Rohit came in 2011.
Mega auction.
Pollard came after
in
he played
2010.
that, he played in Hyderabad for the Champions League, no? I think that's where he was spotted, playing for Trinidad and Tobago, Red Steel. And that's how I think, Mumbai Indians got him. But I don't know if he was part of an auction or they just signed him separately.
No. He was part
He
of
was
an
a part of the
auction.
auction. Secret
There was a
secret ballot.
Rule, secret ballot. Right. So whatever it was called. There was a rule in which they had to close the auction at a certain level.
Was it CSK only?
It was
So,
CSK.
I mean, so
I think it was a
CSK
three-way
and
for a while.
Yeah.
And then CSK and MI, there was a or was it Delhi? No, CSK. And there was a tie, and then they had to give a sealed bid to break the tie. And anything above that ceiling limit, which was I think 1.5 million or maybe 2 million, whatever the number was, anything above that actually went only to BCCI, did not go to the player. Player was capped. That time that was the rule. And so that is why Pollard is with them, because that was Akash Ambani's first business decision.
okay.
So they consider Pollard a bit of a, there's some vague superstition value to it. Because that was the first thing he bought as such, first asset he bought.
Got it.
So that's why they never let go of it.
Right.
One hell of
And
an
I think
asset.
What an asset, exactly. Pollard has given CSK fans nightmares across those 3, 4 seasons that MI has won. As a CSK fan, I think even till 2021 or 2020, there was this knock where I think he in that COVID time, Pollard comes and finishes the game. I think from nowhere. And yeah, as a CSK fan, I think once Pollard had retired, the rivalry also, somebody. I mean that MI lineup was crazy, man. You had after everything Pollard coming at the end. Hardik,
Yeah, so that
Krunal. How do
was
you?
so when you look at it, there was Quinton de Kock in that lineup, the peak MI 2019-20 lineup. Quinton de Kock, Rohit Sharma, and it didn't change the next year. So they pretty much went with the same 11 to the next final. Quinton de Kock, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav,
Surya.
Ishan Kishan, Krunal Pandya, Hardik Pandya, Karen Pollard, right? And then within this already two decent bowling options, and then your four bowling options were at that point of time who
Malinga,
was in Quinton? Malinga,
Mali,
wasn't he done?
Bumrah.
2020, I
Malinga,
think he was done. I think
2020
he
was
was
done, but I'm saying those were your golden years because I
Golden
remember
golden years.
2019 without
Yeah,
Malinga. I
so it was
sometimes ask
no,
myself,
sorry. 2020 he was there. Malinga, Bumrah, Mitchell McClenaghan,
Piyush
and
Chawla, I think.
Two
you had
Pandyas,
Chahar also, right? Rahul
Rahul Chahar.
Chahar.
Rahul Chahar.
Piyush Chawla was also there, no?
Piyush Chawla came in the next one.
2020 में I think आया था Piyush Chawla.
18
2020 में
21
CSK
में
ने लिया था 21 में आया था
21 में
exactly.
21 में.
But I still keep thinking, would Mumbai's aura have been bursted if that goddamn Shardul Thakur had not got some bat on it in the 2019 final? CSK were like almost winning that final, and MI then after that I think won 2 consecutive seasons, right? 19 and 20.
Yeah, even actually
Oh,
that 2020 DC team was the only one which would have given them competition in those. But that DC team was also incredible. Prithvi
Iyer,
Shaw,
Spencer Iyer,
Jaspreet,
right?
Shikhar Dhawan, and great bowling and a lot of good all-rounders, I think. So that was what Rabada, Akshar Patel, the boys.
And just a footnote on the game right now. We're in the 7th over and it's 30 for 3. I'm reminded of how Surya Kumar Yadav played this knock versus USA, where I think India were also in a similar position there, 30 odd for 3 in like around the power play ending.
Yeah, I
Both
was
Surya
checking
and Tilak. What
lowest
is
power
the
play
score?
score, I thought. So.
Is this the worst? I think for this
Is
two,
it? No, I think there was one 22 for 3 recently. So I can't remember now.
No,
Oh,
so
whoa. Not out. Drama alert.
Drama alert. That looked good though.
You Tata Sky people.
Okay, I'm pulling up a comment on an unrelated topic. I think, yeah,
Question
how
to you.
was Pant's recovery journey? Took a question to you. Tell us. about it.
He came basically after that England is leg fracture, not the one. I didn't see that after the accident one. I saw the recent one after the England series where he came. And Pant is a different beast, man. I had heard he comes and stays in the nets for 4 hours, and I've seen that. Like once he came at 4 p.m., left the net at 7:30 when the lights went down, and eventually they had to stop him. Ki bhai, we cannot turn on the artificial lights because we don't have the permission now. So yeah, in the gym he'll spend again 3 hours. I don't know what he does. He'll do the gym, he'll do the recoveries and etc etc. But yeah, it's been great. Pant is a different. He's mad here, like absolute mad guy here. Mad person. Like he'll talk to you. Well, he's also very moody. Sometimes he'll say, "Hey, it's," and sometimes he'll be like, "Your buddy, what are you doing? What's been in your life, etc., etc." Extremely moody, extremely mad person. That's all I can say. But great guy. Well, they wouldn't have been here unless they are mad people, man. Like, you need some kind of madness to be there and be doing this for like n number of days. It's not easy. It's not at all easy. Well, you have to go through a lot. Well, I've seen just like Rohit Sharma missed out on 2011 and Ishan Kishan also missed out on captaincy thing. Like he got the captaincy of Vijay Hazare and then he got injured and then he came. He was very low. Then the way physios and trainers boost them up, it's pretty difficult for them. Like we see from the outside and say, "Oh, what is this? What is that?" etc. etc. It's not easy for these players also. You're on mute.
Also, with the level of competition around
Yeah.
them, it's fairly tough to come back because every now and then here, somebody like Jaiswal, right? Such a good player, but now he has to contend with the fact that people are looking at a strike rate of 200 or 250 with Abhishek Sharma or with Sanju Samson, and then there's Vaibhav Suryavanshi waiting in the wings. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's a lot of competition that's hotting up. And there's a comment that came, Karthik almost made me throw my headset. That was loud, bro. Oh, sorry. Bro. Usually that's how I react, man. Whenever I watch cricket, I'm not the quietest guy to go watch cricket, especially when I'm watching it on TV somewhere. But it's been a very quiet start. Mumbai required 178 of 78 balls.
Difficult. So that's what I said initially. If we have like mad collapse initially, it is easy. So the
And-
other way around, we got the collapse. Sadly.
Oh, this should be. Oh, man. Again. Okay, I was loud again, but very similar to that ball.
These two will have to sheet anchor, and then Rutherford will have to pull some Pollard level bullshit for y'all to win from here.
Yeah, man. Well, that 240. Who scored 240 against Mumbai in Wankhede?
That was, would have been Punjab, no?
No, Punjab was chased 200. Somebody
Okay.
scored 240 in the first innings.
Would have been RCB. RCB was the MI was the other big game, but they scored 240. Mumbai scored 218 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah, Rutherford.
those
Yeah.
runs after the.
Yeah.
And
Something like that. But initially.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as we are speaking, Sky is just getting hit in the box twice this over, almost like box or pad. But he's been missing some of these balls, and this was off Mukesh Chaudhary. And
What I heard? What did I hear? What did I hear? He's been missing what?
I mean, he's been missing the balls. It hit him in the
Oh,
box.
it has been missing. So is that a past tense or a present continuous tense?
But yes, I think I'm just getting
Dirty
very
jokes, dirty
animated.
jokes.
Yeah, dirty jokes. These aren't dirty jokes. This is like normal. Where we are a bunch of adults discussing cricket, balls in cricket
Boundary!
after a long while.
Why is Mukesh getting a 4?
Just
It's just
amazing.
one-
43 balls. There's only been
MI
4
has also
boundaries.
come to play, right? They're also part of this game. They also will do something. Just because you scored a boundary, you can't. Why is blame the bowler? No?
And it's a
But
good shot, man.
the thing is, while watching today, while the watch along, I don't tell me your experience. When I'm on other days, I'm just in and out, walking around, casually checking up on the score, maybe going back, seeing key moments. I'm not watching the entire game, but I feel more involved that way than I am today. I'm just feeling like it's because I'm not hearing anything. No,
Right,
I'm just feeling
right.
completely. So I don't know. Actually, I can't say now whether it's been good bowling or terrible batting. I mean,
CSK
I guess it's
bowled well.
always a
You saw the turn that happened.
No, it's been turning, right? And yeah, Akhil got 2 of the wickets.
Still no Noor.
You'd probably want to hold him for a little longer.
No, you'd preferably bowl him right now. GT have pulled this mistake with Rashid earlier. They bring him on too late, and then the 2 batsmen who sheet anchor get set, and then they take on the spinner, who in this case could be Noor. I'm hoping
Two
that doesn't happen.
boundaries. 2 boundaries in the over. So Surya Kumar Yadav is finally getting started. Both of them are getting close to run a ball. But Akhil Hussain, and that's what Steve Bai is saying, what a performance in the context of this game, right? You're bowling in the power play at Wankhede where teams usually breeze their way through runs. He's got 10 dots in 12 balls. That's huge.
So here's the irony. If Overton had gotten out 1 over earlier, Prashant Veer would have come. Prashant Veer was sitting in the dugout with his pads on. Waiting.
Right.
So it was one of those things, right? Because what ended up happening was Overton got out at the last ball of the 18th over. So then they had only 12 balls beginning with Sanju on strike. So they decided it's okay. We will, it doesn't matter who comes in, right? Because the idea is to just give singles to Sanju. But if it had been an over and a half earlier, it may very well have been Prashant Veer coming in. And
Veer could have bowled first over.
Veer could have bowled, yeah.
Could I? But is he in the same league as Akil Hussain, who's an international bowler who has bowled regularly for the West Indies?
Karthik, have you seen Prashant Veer bowl? On our
I
WhatsApp
haven't.
group, Dinesh showed 4
Yeah,
videos.
that's why I asked. That's why I brought that up.
So please do
I've-
share. Please do watch. Prashant Veer bowls something called slow left arm long hops.
Okay.
That's his specialty.
Wow, CSK was spared, man.
I'm going to
But
ask Nirav a question. Nirav, which way does
Uh,
Prashant Veer turn the ball?
Towards the spectators.
boundary, yeah. That's a lot of turn.
It hits the bat and goes straight towards the spectator.
There's
So
been
I
three
think
boundaries of this
it's
over,
a
yeah.
blessing in disguise that Akil came in when he did, because CSK was literally 5 balls away from making a mistake.
That's a very interesting point to actually that you mentioned that, because 5 balls here and there, you're having such a fluctuation of fortunes. Given that there are Tamil people who may be watching this podcast, there is a very similar Tamil movie called 12B, where it traces the journey of how if you board this 12B bus, your life changes. How if you miss the bus, your life changes. So that way, I think
In my
getting
childhood,
Jimmy
I
over
saw a
to
film called, what was it called? Sliding Doors, which was
okay,
the first of this genre, which was basically what the alternate theory. What would happen if this didn't
right,
happen? So it was the
right, right,
sliding doors of a metro. If she had got in, if her leg, whatever, didn't get stuck on the railing, she would have made it into the metro. How her life would have been, and then they rewind the
right.
whole thing back. And then if she missed the metro, then how her life would. So interesting. I've seen a few
Steve,
of those genre films, which are the
right.
what if stories.
Got it. Steve Boy says, "What is this? I don't get it. I'm in 12B. Not that, yeah, the 12B bus, whichever direction you're going to. Apart from that, there was a movie called 12B, where if you boarded the bus, how would your life look like? If you didn't board, how would you look like? Starring quite a few famous actors of the time in 2001.
Including Steve Vai.
Shyam was, yeah. Steve Boy is, I think, a kid. I think that's probably why he's not able to relate to all these dad jokes that I'm making. 2000 was the year I turned 18. So that's 2001
Okay,
actually.
just checking. So there was a couple of questions for Ajinkya which we missed. Sorry, Pranay, which we missed out. I will bring that up. Ansh Kakkar, when he's here.
He's asking him why is he wearing the yellow T-shirt.
Yeah, why is he?
Oh,
Who was he supporting?
yeah, that's because of the
Drama
Australian
alert.
shirt. Not so much as an inside edge, but and they decide to
All
take
right.
2.5 minutes of ad break.
All right. So in that,
So
what should we do? Should we throw up another quiz question?
we should throw up a quiz question, and we should get to another Ajinkya story.
Okay. In all MI versus CSK games, who has taken the most wickets
Ashwin.
in the history of this rivalry? Ashwin has played for CSK till a few years, not actually a few years.
I'm going to
So
go with
in the
Dwayne
history,
Bravo.
you are going well. He actually ended up playing for both, so he got wickets for both
Yeah.
against the other.
That's
So
why I thought
37
because,
wickets, 34 for CSK versus MI, and 3 for MI versus CSK. Malinga is second with 32.
Incidentally, the first MI CSK game happened today.
18 years ago.
18 years ago. I was there at that game. Tickets were easy to get. I think I got the I stand. I was just finishing my MBA, so the last 5-6 days of college. So you could go into the city, and then I think 200 rupees is how much I paid to get a ticket. And I got the ticket, saw the game. I remember I couldn't recognize that MI lineup. Sachin wasn't batting, and you had one strange Australian opener who was batting then at that point of time. I forget the name of the
Indian Blizzard.
Aiden Blizzard, and Sean Pollock was probably
As
captain.
an MI fan, you never heard of his name.
Yeah. This is a good MI.
He was opener, no? Keeper opener.
Keeper. And of course, Harbhajan Singh was
Short-lived
part of
career
that.
because Jayasuriya came in and finished his career.
And in fact, Jayasuriya in the return match, I got my first job after MBA in Mumbai, and I ended up going for the MI CSK return leg fixture. And I wanted to go because my classmate was opening the batting for CSK. His name was Vidyut Sivaramakrishnan. And we were in the same cricket team in 8th standard in a school called Vidya Mandir in Chennai. And he was opening. So
his father was also the
also B.
Ranji Trophy
Sivaramakrishnan.
captain. Ranji Trophy
V.
captain
Sivaram.
for Tamil Nadu.
Correct, Tamil Nadu.
The only time Tamil Nadu won a Ranji Trophy.
Yeah, and I remember back in school, he used to say his father played the World Cup. I used to correct him saying, no, that was Sunil Valsanda. It is, V. Sivaram Krishnan didn't play the World Cup. I used to generally rib him back in the days. We were in the same cricket team, and I had a lot of time on my hand because I was always the choice was the 13th or the 15th guy. I was never in the 11. So yeah, that said, I went for the return fixture too, and I saw Sanaj, and it was my first time at Wankhede. I took a ticket at the Vijay Merchant stand, black ticket. $800 was a lot for those times, and I saw Sanaj Jayasuriya mauling us. But what an opening partnership, man! Sanaj Jayasuriya and
Was that the century, first century?
first century, correct. Yeah.
No, not against
The
CSK.
IPL century, IPL. We were against CSK. I have those cards, man.
No, Rohit's century was the first in a MICSK game.
No, I think
What is-
Jayasuriya scored 114 or 42 balls.
Against CSK.
Yeah, Manpreet Goni and those were the bowlers who bowled it.
Yeah, you're right. It was
And
MICSK. Okay. So I thought this was the first
36th match.
Okay.
So I realized that's an advantage working in South Bombay, that Churchgate is actually pretty easy. And that's when I actually realized Wankhede is closer to Marine Lines than it is to Churchgate.
Okay, next question coming up for Trinay. I'm popping you on full screen. Please take the attack. Trinay, seeing all these Australian posters behind you, who did you support in the 2023 World Cup final?
Oh, Australia, man, no doubt. I was wearing that jersey during the final. Is that even a question?
So what should we do with this, guys?
Just
we should basically
the poster up there as well. So
So Trinay is hiding his patriotism behind yellow.
Yellow. Nice one.
There's another guy on the
Racist.
group who was an
Racist.
Australian fan. In fact, I was offered. One of my friends is David Warner's manager, and his wife is a close friend of mine. She said, "Can you come? We'll sit in the east stand in Ahmedabad, the box stands, but you have to wear Aussie shirts and come there. Otherwise, my ticket was Southwest Premium." And since I had my son along with me, I just did not want to move somewhere else and sit in a quiet stand in an Aussie stand. I thought Australia were going to lose. I need to make noise, but yeah, sometimes things don't go to script or things don't go according to plan.
Okay, Noor is in, and after
And
a wide of the first ball, he needs to bowl well today, because if he can go 4 overs for 30-ish, they're through. CSK's game to
Yeah, it
lose.
puts immense pressure, and it strangely reminds me of the 2010 final, where MI played very, very slow until Sachin Tendulkar got out, and then Kieran Pollard came. It was unlikely of those times to score 50, 55 of the last 3 overs, but they almost had a chance until Dhoni put that straight mid-off fielder.
Who was the man of the match in that game?
Would be Raina. I was in fact following that game on a mountain volcanic trek from a place called somewhere in Maui. Maui was the island. Oh. On GPRS, I was following that game. Unfortunately, didn't watch it live, but I was just following it on Cricinfo. Okay, so 50 for 3. The strike rates of the batters to come, Hardik Pandya and Shafin Rutherford, are 146, 147. Make that 150. So even if both of them get like
No, but then you can't put career strike rate in this thing. I mean, because the ceiling is a lot higher than their career strike. So I would say they are both capable of 200s.
Definitely.
But right now, I think the asking rate is well beyond 200. So it's pushing 14.
Yeah.
And there are Dhoni chants apparently at Wankhede. I'm not able to hear it because we are doing the podcast here. Tilak Verma is struggling to time off Noor, aiming towards covers, ball going towards square leg. I think Mumbai have it really tough. I'm waiting for Hardik Pandya's expressions after he comes into bat and how he tries to motivate the other batter.
Hit the other batters, not the motivate.
But I agree with you. Your earlier comment that Hardik sometimes has so much of self belief that he tends to over bowl himself at times. Like I remember the time that he was a captain, he would I think for Gujarat, I understand the batting position was more around stability, so he used to bat at 3 or 4 for Gujarat, and he used to open the bowling for India when he was the captain. And even today, I think in the power play, I've heard somewhere that Hardik Pandya is the most expensive bowler in this edition of the IPL for people who bowled 5 overs or more. He has the highest power play economy rate. So I thought Hardik Pandya was usually your middle overs bowler until 2021, where he wanted to utilize the swing and get
He
wickets up.
was the 5th and 6th bowling option. No, now he's like, I'm the prime bowler. I'll swing the ball. He does swing the ball, not that he doesn't swing the ball, but yeah, he gets bashing also. And he's not the batter anymore in this IPL.
He isn't. I don't think he's. I think for that one knock that he scored versus RCB, where he lost his shape, and while he hit that shot, that's
Losing his
one
shape
he
a bit
scored
too often.
40 or
We
50.
talked about this. That's not his core strength. He's a guy keeping shape and timing the ball. That's his game. Whenever he tries to hit the ball too hard, and today he'll come back and feel the pressure. So I think it's on a day-to-day basis, Hardik's. But because Hardik, as Ajinkya was saying, he believes he can do the impossible, and it's not a
He has done also.
It's not
done
and it's not fake. He from the core believes that whatever the situation, I will get it up. Because once him and Pollard did pull off 75 in 4 overs to win a game against
KKR.
RCB maybe.
It was a Wankhede only, if I'm not
Wankhede.
wrong.
Was
So
that your first
he-
Hardik Pandya moment?
Hardik
big
Pandya has
Hardik
been having
Pandya.
his moments throughout. Like every year he has
No.
one magic.
Because the reason I asked that is my first Hardik Pandya moment was in 2015. I hadn't known much of him, and
Test
he was,
match.
I think, no, Hardik Pandya came out
IPL.
to bat MI CSK game at Chepauk, and I didn't know who Hardik Pandya was. This kid comes out to bat. Pawan Negi is bowling 3 sixes off him, and the game was done and dusted. CSK was winning that game. Hardik just came and finished that, and that's when I realized who Hardik Pandya is. Immense respect as a Chepauk fan to see the kind of the shots that he hit. Just timing. He was just able to, and very lean frame. But he was much thinner back then. So that's when I learned who Hardik Pandya was. And after that, of course, there's so many games where Hardik, along with Pollard, is given nightmares to opposition. But yes, Hardik the batter is probably due like a good innings. And I think
I think this captaining this lot is not doing it for him.
Right.
There's too many senior people. He's not the elder brother.
Right.
He could have been like cult model. He could have built himself a statue at Narendra Modi Stadium or somewhere or the other, the Baroda
I agree.
Stadium.
I agree.
He shouldn't have left, man. Whatever the reason, whatever the crores he wanted, he could have earned it. But yeah,
But
shouldn't have left.
Gill would be competing for the captaincy slot, right, with him over there in Gujarat.
He would have gone to
Not,
Punjab straight up.
Gill would have gone to Punjab.
Instead of Iyer, Punjab would have gone for Gill in that mega auction.
Yeah. Hypothetically, if MI didn't bring in Hardik in the 20, so they brought him in that cycle, right? So this is a new cycle.
Correct.
Which is 25 is the new cycle.
24 he came. 24 he came.
25 is the new cycle.
24. He came in 24.
24.
Because
so
23.
if they hadn't brought him in 24, right? Shubman would have been in Punjab in 25.
100%.
Then where would Iyer go? Back to KKR?
He would have gone to Delhi or
RCB.
KKR.
No, Iyer was in KKR in 24 in that cycle, right? He won it.
He
with
would have left. He
KKR
would have left.
there.
Maybe he'd gone back to Delhi. Maybe Lucknow if he was unlucky.
I think he would have gone to Delhi. So again, if
SRH
so much,
was an option.
No,
RCB
Delhi
was
got
an option.
KKR. Delhi's main guy was Rahul. They got him for 15.
No, but they did try to go for Iyer. They bid on him. They went till a point.
yeah, they bid. Yeah.
But Iyer was
How do you think the
Lendral.
prices? How do you think the prices went up to 27 and all? Yeah, Pant and all. Delhi went for them.
Pant to did RTM also on. Delhi did RTM on Pant as well. That's how. So
But he ended up
21 was the last amount. Then Delhi did the RTM, and then he gave 27 crores, whatever the final amount,
Yeah.
disastrous amount.
this chase reminds me of the way CSK played against RCB in 2025 April. It was a very sad game where people were more happy seeing Dhoni coming into bat at 8 and cheering while CSK lost by 50 plus runs. And I think this is a very abysmal performance by MI. And this is the seventh consecutive game where the team winning the toss is slated to now lose the game. So maybe teams sometimes don't know enough about conditions, or I'm just trying to understand what the pattern is here.
I'll just take this moment to introduce Hindusan. Hindusan is here. And now, if I leave, then the fan base is equal. So I'm just going to step out for a couple of minutes. I think meet Hindusan, your fellow MI fan. Hindusan is
All
from
the way
Sri
from-
Lanka.
Okay.
And
Thank you for the
I think you're-
introduction, though. I mean, it's not.
Hindusan is a banker by day, and whenever time permits, is also a commentator in the Lanka Premier League. Today, he just sent us a message saying, "Guys, Lanka Premier League is coming in July, so you guys are going to come in August to watch the Test match." And that was the message. I think we're trying to plan a Sri
So, I mean,
Lanka
like
trip.
you wanted to plan a Sri Lankan trip, and I was trying to help you out. And as you know, that things in SLC side is like bit messy, and I think the government is cleaning them up. Everyone said enough is enough. So there are things going there, and
Dude,
like,
every cricket
back
board
and
is
forth.
messy. You don't have to feel so bad.
But
Every
our one
cricket
is
board
worse. Our one is
Pakistan,
Okay, I
worse.
know.
PCB.
No, in
What
the sense,
about
I
West
think,
Indies cricket board?
yeah, I think if you look at South
Yeah.
Africa,
So
England, and Australia, I think I think they at least give fans some clarity on fixtures well in advance. But otherwise, every cricket board is not run very professionally.
yeah. So Sri Lanka's one is like to an extreme that they have a constitution where like. Other than the certain set of people, others can't become the president because they have rigged the election professionally through the constitution. So that's what the people like wanted to clean the mess. So which has been like been a big wish of many fans for a long time, and finally they said it's happening. So
Right.
there are steps
Is this a
being
good
taken, but I don't know how.
is this a good topic to talk about to ease the pain in Hindustan this evening?
Yeah, of course, of course. You got it. You got it precisely. I mean, what is in there for me to talk about? 10 overs, 70 runs, 3 wickets gone. We are chasing 200, right? What is there for me to talk about? I still have no idea I'm completely clueless where these things went. And this damn semi-final pitch ruined our chances this year, this Wankhede ground. And people
I
were
don't
like
know. I
so
think,
happy.
see, as much as we say semi-final track, right? See, sometimes we don't know what's inside the soil. We only see the track saying track number 4, and then we're talking on some numbers pattern there, but one doesn't know what are the constituents of soil. Is it baking in the sun? That was winter technically, or rather the end of winter in Mumbai and the summer beginning at that point. I think it was March 5th, if I remember right.
Yeah, so I mean, I think because this is not a traditional Mumbai track, because Mumbai tracks normally have like movement, lateral movement in the first few overs, and that's how we actually assembled the team with Bolt and Chaha. They look completely clueless. They don't get any sort of swing and all. So this is a very not a traditional Mumbai track, and that's one of the reason why the team is struggling a lot, and they have no idea about what's going on. And they anticipated the due, and they always uh, they always do this. I mean, they anticipated due, and they wanted to chase. Things doesn't happen as it seems to be, and our
Right?
captain's bowling changes sometimes doesn't make much
We were just
sense
talking
at
about that.
times.
We were just talking about that. Like in terms of, does Hardik trust himself a little too much in certain situations, and as a result,
Yeah.
gets certain combinations wrong. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I think
true. I mean,
Mumbai is leaving it to one batter who's to finish this game. Shardulkar is the batter that they're about to depend on. He has replaced Shardul Thakur has replaced Mitchell Santner as the concussion substitute. I have a feeling
But I
Shardul
have a
Thakur would.
question. How
Mhm.
well, if it is not a head injury, then how is this concussion?
he fell down, right? They
Yeah,
added
so
something like.
That was shoulder.
you cannot. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just a shoulder. You can't do the concussion sub in the shoulder injury. That's what my understanding.
That
of
is
it
exactly it's a very fair question because Santner looked like a shoulder injury and concussion sub is only
So I
for the
just
head.
read it on the
Hmm.
app also. Like he had a shoulder
Yeah,
injury. And now Mumbai can do anything.
Yeah, I'm afraid that this might be the end of his season also because the way that he went was like doesn't look good. So I mean,
Possibly.
anyway,
This
we
was
are not going to have much things in this season to celebrate. So
is that like a statement coming? I thought that I was to do that statement in the first innings because CSK is on 8 and MI was on 7, and I'm longing for the glory years where MI and CSK used to have two slots fixed for them. The others used to compete for the other two slots.
I mean, so
Times
do
have
I.
changed.
So do I. Do you think that I don't want that to happen? I want that to happen too, but it's not happening. That's the problem.
As a CSK fan, would rather have you kicking our asses than RCB going and winning titles. And Punjab.
Word. No truer
Well,
words
I
were
mean,
spoken because I don't know why, but as a CSK fan, I'm like I think 35% CSK fan, 25% RCB because I'm in admiration of RCB as a team. They have been far ahead of other teams in terms of fan experience. And I was a Dravid Kumble fan, so I used to support RCB early on. And I like stories like Rajat Patidar coming out of nowhere or RCB making honest efforts to get Hassan in. Because a lot of my friends are RCB fans. We have a lot of deep conversations on that. But if you would leave me alone, I'm a little more CSK fan. And whenever I go to the ground, I'm looking at the amount of anger and passion that is there with these RCB CSK contests. I'm just thinking for the final, if CSK now I don't know, confidence is high after the last half an hour. Will CSK put a train all the way to Bangalore for CSK fans to come and attend the final? I don't know who we're playing in the final. One of the red teams could be Punjab, could be RCB.
wait. I
Let's
mean,
see.
I have couple of questions
Okay.
here.
I couldn't ignore
Starting
that.
from
One
the
second.
very, very
Starting.
first. No, no, no.
First, you
Wait,
have to
wait.
get
Let me
into the
come to
top
that.
four.
Let, let,
Okay.
let, let,
You go.
let me
You go.
come. Let me come.
You go.
Let me come to that. Let me come to the question. You said 35% CSK fan, 25% RCB fan. So where's the balance goes? Which fan you are? Like, normally people say like, I am like 80-20, 70-30. This is like a very odd number. This is my first
Very odd
question.
number because
It
I'm
doesn't
actually
I
total
when
up
mean,
to 100.
yeah, it doesn't
yeah,
total up
so it
because
doesn't add up to
I'm a,
100.
because there are rest of the 8 teams that take up the rest of the 40%
Oh,
slots. I have paid money to go for a RR versus PBKS game in 2023, DC versus LSG game. I've taken a flight and gone because I like traveling generally by
my
nature.
God.
And
Yeah, yeah,
Dharamshala is
yeah.
like a summer holiday destination where I take my son on treks, so I time it with the games. So I go for any cricket match. I'm generally interested in
Right.
seeing other talents bat, and I travel a lot for cricket. So to me, as long as there's a game and I know who's batting, I have a personal interest in also seeing if a particular player is doing well. Like for example, Punjab, I used to be very interested in Harpreet Brar as a spinner because he had that very uncanny knack to come pick wickets. And as we were speaking about Prashant Veer, one very interesting trivia: RCB had a bowler like that, who was a Tamil Nadu bowler, but that bowler basically after he played for RCB have never lost a game. I forget the name. Some Singh here, Shivam Singh or something like that. He used to bowl these slow left arm loopy balls, get wickets of full tosses.
Mhm.
Shailesh Singh or
Okay.
Shivam Singh in the 2024 season.
Swapnil Singh. Swapnil Singh.
Swapnil Singh. He used to play in TNPL.
He's still in RCB.
Okay.
But yes, I think that charm is
Okay.
gone. Like the charm was there for Karan Sharma also, right?
Right. My second question is how you are so specific that your opponent's going to be a red team. Because
Yeah,
DC
only
is
the red
somewhat
team.
doing good. Why
No,
can't
no,
it
one
be
second.
orange team? Why can't
Before
it be
that,
orange?
before that,
Okay.
that means you're making an assumption that he is going to CSK is going to make it to the top four by beating
Yeah.
team number 8. You don't become team
Yeah.
number 1.
Good question. Good question. I know. I know.
Drama alert.
Mathematically, it's impossible, but it's okay.
Okay, now let's bring up this one. Since we've got a couple of minutes. Okay, wicket is fallen. So Tilak Verma struggles to get to 37 of 29, and he's done. So guys, MI fans, you are now looking at
Looking at a margin.
14.5 runs and over. With
No, I don't think they're
Hardik,
looking at that.
Shafin
They're looking
Rutherford.
at reducing their margin.
With Hardik, Shafin Rutherford, and a gentleman called Shardul Thakur. My question is, how does a right-arm fast bowler replace a left-arm spinner? Isn't there a concept called like for like?
Which I think
Forget
Sanju
that.
Samson is.
My first question is, how is this concussion?
Correct.
Exactly.
As they used to say, peti pahunch gayi hai.
80 points. Yeah.
So this is what happens, right?
Hindustan has
Because
no
now
idea
see, like,
what you're talking about.
no. I mean, no. I mean, I mean, this is seriously what we discussed in the group in today's afternoon also. Because for Ayush Matre, they signed a bowler, right? So I don't know how these things works. How these things
No,
work. So it
No,
I
just
also,
think
for Ayush also, he's still in the dugout. You cannot be around if you are replaced.
Right.
I mean,
That's the rule.
I don't really have much understanding about this
No, that's the rule.
stuff. So
That's the
I'm
IPL rule. Yeah.
so.
I
I
mean,
so
was
rules
listening to a
then
few podcasts on earlier this week. This is the impact. There's an impact sub, not impact sub, concussion substitute rule now, which is prevalent in the English County Championships, which also was tried out in the last season of the Sheffield in Australia, right? That they're allowing in match in the 4-day match a concussion substitute. They have different rules.
okay.
In England, it is at any point in time. So they were talking about one particular match in which a right arm fast bowler was um, ruled out. They have a right arm fast bowler sitting. The opposition said no, he's much faster.
Okay.
So they refused him. They have, well, I mean, England is not a big place, so in 3 hours from somewhere else in the country, one left arm spinner comes in. I'm saying, what are these rules? This concussion substitute, yes, it's supposed to be for a concussion, not for an external injury.
Right. And
Yeah,
then
but
rules
like
or something
it's
else.
just I remember Australia and India had an issue, right? When Jadeja was replaced by Chahal, or
Yes.
Chahal was replaced by
No,
Jadeja.
Chahal by Jadeja. Jadeja went man of
Yeah.
the
So
match.
then
Hardik
Justin
first ball.
Langer was like, yeah. So
Hmm.
Justin Langer was furious about it. So sometimes you don't really, you know,
No, it was Jadeja.
understand.
Sorry, it was Harshit Rana for Jadeja.
No, it was
Ah, okay.
Harshit
I don't know.
Rana
I
for
don't know.
Harshit Rana happened in 2023. Harshit Rana came for Dubey.
Ah,
And Jadeja came for
Chahal.
Chahal came for
Both
Jadeja.
became man of the. No,
Both
Jadeja.
became, exactly.
Both became man of
Harshit
the
Rana
match.
got a man of the match after that. But I
Yeah.
think
So this is like,
it's a basic rule, right? Powerful teams get away with it. Here, even if CSK were to oppose it, it's MI and CSK. Like you were speaking about that secret bid, right? Lalit Modi has
Petty
once
exchange.
spoken about. But
Petty
yeah,
exchange.
Lalit Modi has spoken about how the auction was rigged for Andrew Flintoff to come to CSK. So I just think back then, MI and CSK being bigger, more powerful sides used to get away with it. And I know I'm a CSK fan, but I think because of N. Srinivasan and the proximity to a lot of stuff, a lot of shady stuff used to happen back then.
Still, I guess. But only back
That I
then.
don't know.
No,
I mean,
now
like,
shady stuff happens across many more teams. Basically, they have to spread the pie.
see, I mean,
It's a
I
question of
it just
power also.
really, I have my reservation on Lalit Modi because now he's like out of power and he's like, desperate for attention. So he might sometimes exaggerate things, even though, like, this is happening to a rival franchise. I just really wanted to, well, there might be like, two, three different types of the stories. They might bend the rule. They might sometimes break the rules. Bending the rule is a little different from breaking the rule. Sri Lanka has done it a couple of times, I think. If you have seen during the 2012 World Cup, Mahela was facing the risk of getting banned So just before half an hour before the toss, they changed the captain. Mahela was playing, but Sangakkara was captaining because they found a loophole to do that. So Sangha came for. So I mean, this has happened. Both these guys are like my idols. Both these guys are like my favorite players, and I treat them for what they have done. But these are the things that sometimes in cricket people just fall on, like the radios when they talk about, if you most of the time the radio channel they speak about this double meaning commentaries, or they sit on the wall without falling this side. So there are things like happens, might be something like that.
In that long monologue in Dusan, there were 2 wickets that fell by. Did you realize that?
Yeah, I was not surprised about Hardik Pandya getting out because he normally does this, no? But I'm very sad
If
that
you had if you had stopped
Rutherford
speaking
getting out.
earlier, when Hardik Pandya got out, I would have said tactically bad decision. Rutherford should have come in earlier. Left-hander replaces left-hander, but it didn't matter. So
I
Ajinkya,
mean, the way
again
that
going
game is
to
going, nothing is going to be matter. The way it's
Man,
going, nothing is going to say.
as a
Why
CSK
did they
fan,
get Will Jacks? For somebody commented, no?
yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
this guy.
I think Will Jacks was a better,
See, the way that, I mean, I have a small justification for the way that Rutherford batted against the RCP team. I would have loved to have him. And today, both Gazanfar and Satner did really well,
yes,
getting
yes.
the wicket. So that part is justified. Even when CSK got 200, I thought it's a 50-50 score. We might chase it. But the way
I
that
told
the
you, I
power
mean,
play went, we know that.
So
CSK
Ajinkya, I'm
fans
going to
here
put
told
you
you
on the
winning.
full screen again.
Oh!
I'm going to put you. What do you feel when you said easy?
But I had other statement also. Unless we have a major fall like 44-3, 34-3,
It was much worse. It was much worse. It was 11 for 3.
11 for 3.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yeah, there's
sometimes
a
like,
prospect of a thriller is lost on us because the
I take this
left-handers
for a
between them they've
thriller,
taken.
boss. I take this. Last
Hasn't this
Saturday, I
been
was so
the?
disappointed, man.
But
Yeah, because
also
the
I have
last
one
ball
you are
finish
a
was that.
CSK fan, you will take it.
The
Who says you
last
are a
ball
CSK fan? You will be happy about
was
things happening. You will
22 when
be
Dhoni hit the 16 or something, 18 of the last over. No, remember
When?
that 22 or something. That was the only last ball finish. He hit a
Correct,
4 of the
correct. That
last.
was. Yeah, MICSK contests are now, it's not a
Been-
rivalry anymore. I'm sorry, guys. A very Surya Kumar Yadav statement.
It's
It is not a
21-19, by the
rivalry.
way, in favor of MI.
But
see. Last year we had wait. Last year we did defeat you, right? Last year you
Oh,
won one game, we won one
5
game.
years.
So it was like
5 years.
even.
Last 5
हुआ ऐसे हुआ था
Yeah.
sorry I mean okay
Last 5 years,
Yeah.
I think it's 8-2. I think it's 8-2 in favor of CSK.
8-2 in favor of CSK.
Yeah. So last it is, but like last season we had won one game.
Wow, I love how you remember that one game. It's a bit like the Pakistani fans saying, "Hey, 152 for no loss."
No, we are only talking
Documented,
about last season. We are talking about last season, right? We are talking about last season, so obviously, like last season, yeah. So that was like one hell of a match when Rohit played a half century, and then
100.
Surya Kumar played a very good innings.
So the last time also, last year when they had to chase 200 odd, Rohit got 100, right? And they still lost. MI still lost.
Yes, they lost that.
That was
That was
2024. That was 2024. Rohit got 100. Yeah, Rohit got 100. But
Three balls,
205
3
chase.
Dhoni.
205 chase.
Yeah. It was. Surya Kumar Yadav got out early, trying to ram something to Fizz in the third man, and Patirana got a wicket of Ishan Kishan, I think, and then we just really had this downfall from there.
Looks like MI have a slippery chase whenever they're trying to chase 205, 206 against CSK in Wankhede.
Well, there was only there was only
Yeah,
twice. There's only twice.
I am so
There's
happy
only
right
twice.
now. Because at the
You
at
will
the
be. I know that you.
MI is not a good 200 run chaser, is it? Are they? They're not among the better ones.
No.
Am I
Well. We have done it.
Not. So I think
No.
I was
We
checking 35 successful 200 run chases. I don't know whether that was in the last 3 years or all time.
Okay.
And MI featured once or twice. I don't think they featured very often. Punjab is like some
This season only
11
came
or 12.
one in the first match
One
against
chase. Wait,
KKR.
that is the highest they've ever chased.
Yeah.
And it's KKR, so it doesn't
Well,
count.
well, well. In 2023, I remember we chased some big scores. I don't know whether it's precisely two,
Yeah.
2-1,
In
but like we scored.
MI, in fact, won all these night games at Wankhede by chasing 200 plus totals in 23.
Yeah, we did chase against RR. We did chase against. We actually chased one in Punjab against Punjab. That was after that crime scene reporting thing. Punjab came and we lost the game, and then we went back and we chased. We actually chased against RR in Wankhede. We actually chased against RCB against Wankhede. So we did fairly good in 2023, and then from 24 onward, we don't really have.
Right.
Even in 24, we had a very good chase against RCB. The statement win, and also I thought we are back, but things didn't happen.
Okay, 5 times in all of history, 3 of which were in 2023.
One this
yeah.
year.
So I told you.
And 1 in 21. So 5 times, which is not. So maybe it didn't. I don't know. That list. There was a all successful ESPN Cricket.info has that. High successful targets chased. And
Because
I think all time, if I'm just trying to plot this on Claude AI. PBK has chased
the most.
9. I'm only looking in 2024 and 25.
10 times.
9 times. It's okay. This number is saying 9, and DC and GT are actually the lower sides that haven't chased as much. Mumbai is the second highest in 2024 and 25, or is it all time? I don't know.
Could be all time. No, 24 and 25. 24, 25, there is 0. There is 3 in 23, 1 this year and 1 in 21.
All right, I think it's all time. Yeah, PBKS has done 9, MI has done 6.
Gone 7.
Oh man, I missed the wicket. Surya Kumar Yadav's.
So that's 4 for Akhil Hussain.
Whatever.
6 out of the 7 wickets taken by spinners.
What is the celebration, man? I want to know now.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, I felt like. No. I mean, if you have, since you are not what Karthikana might know that in 80s we have a famous director called Bharadiraja. All his heroines do that when they feel shy or something like that. That's what I remember.
I was watching a Bharadiraja. Sorry, you said Bharadiraja. Sorry, I assumed another.
No, you remember his heroines when they are shy about something, they close their face with a hand, and that's how Akhil Hussain celebrations are like.
I will also do this.
Yeah, that's a different emotion though.
Yeah.
I have to do this, to be honest. That was something like.
Yeah, I think as a CSK fan, Bharadiraja, I'm like a coy girl. I'm like shy. I'm just amused that such a performance has happened. But as a Mumbai fan, it's a little more angle going further down. Krish Bhagat has come out to bat 87 for 7. Question is, what is the margin of victory here?
My question is why? My question is why did they win the first match? Should have lost.
Okay, and my question is, name 5 players who played for both MI and CSK.
I'll go with Dwayne Bravo.
It's Dwayne Bravo, Ambati Rayudu, right? Dwayne Smith, Harbhajan Singh.
That's 5.
That's 4.
4. Okay, Rahul Chahar.
I didn't count Rahul Chahar.
Deepak
There's
Chahar.
one. Deepak
Chahar.
Deepak Chahar.
There's one more currently playing, who's played.
Shardul Thakur.
Shardul, correct.
Shardul Thakur.
One more in CSK who's played for MI before.
Anshul Kamboj.
No, Anshul Kamboj didn't play for MI.
No, he did. He was our scout. He was scouted by us.
Which year?
Yeah.
Which year?
2024. 24.
Really? I thought he was in Punjab. Oh yeah, Hyderabad.
No. We scouted him.
Oh yes, you're
We
right.
are a talent factory too. We are a talent factory to the IPL franchise, Indian national team. We are a talent factory. We take immense
Another,
pride about it.
I have one more person in mind actually, who's currently in yellow. Who's played
Akash
for yellow.
Madwal,
True.
Yeah.
Who's just freshly in, but yeah, one currently in the current 11.
current 11.
Sarfaraz.
नहीं वो तो आरसीबी के लिए खेला.
RCB and Punjab,
Oh.
and maybe Delhi also.
Oi, gone, stumped.
Pfeiffer!
No,
No,
Piper
not
for
stumped.
Akil Hussain.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
they've appealed. They've appealed.
I don't think that's.
Who else is that other person? Yeah, I'm just trying to think. You had Mukesh Chaudhary. No, he didn't play. Noor, no. Noor played for Gujarat. He's in. Sorry, not yet a Piper. They have to wait one more ball.
Sarfaraz.
I can only think of Tilak. No, Tilak was not playing.
no. They
He's in
beat for
CSK
Tilak.
right now.
Sorry?
He's in CSK right now. Whoever
He's in
this.
CSK right now. Yeah. You named all the 11 except for him.
Mukesh.
Shivam
No.
Dubey. He's the
Dubey.
one missing here.
Okay.
Dubey, I don't think.
The hint is don't look.
देखना मत.
Akil Hussain.
Bravis. They were all Bravis. How did I miss? He was once our star boy. Deval Bravis. Oh dear. Oh God. How did I miss? Boucher has seriously blood in his hand. And Boucher let him go. Boucher let the Stubbs go. Boucher. Yeah.
Jansen.
Boucher did so many people. Jansen go. Boucher did a lot of people go.
Okay, right now I'm trying to wonder and put the math. If CSK win by 100 runs, where is our position on the table? I'm not used to such highs, yeah, man. I was like 10th and 9th. I'm just happy that KKR is there. So
We have so many RCB fans in the group. Just borrow the calculator from them. They don't need this season. You might need it.
Wow. That's now stoking a CSK RCB fan war literally here, but it's true.
CSK will straight up go to 5th, no?
I think because
Nahin,
Mumbai will
nahin,
go to 5th.
nahin.
Because
They'll go to
DC is
7th.
in
They-
minus.
Arey,
They will
Neeraj,
not go ahead of DC. They won't go ahead of DC. Because it
How?
won't get straight to. You'll get. So it.
120,
Depends
let's say even 100,
Uh,
they'll go up by
100
almost,
divided by
whatever
20,
they are
which is 5. 5 divided by
Yeah.
7. Right? So that is 0.7.
0.8.
0.8.
Ah,
So yeah,
0.7.
they might, with
So
100
they-
runs, they might go plus.
So they are
Otherwise
currently at
they will-
720. 0.72.
780.
Yeah.
Minus.
Oh man,
So with 100 run wins, they might go up to 5th.
By the look, you might win by 100 runs. It's like, another 18. I don't think them hitting 18 runs.
It's
I
the
think they
replica
They
of
should,
18
they should
runs.
flex and give 12 Dubey on over. Gurjapneet is not required. You just let
good
Dubey
time to
bowl.
bowl. No, Dubey. If you're bowling Dubey now, like the way India did, right? I mean, you're just losing out a net run rate here.
There's still 1 over of Noor, which is this one. After that, 5 overs.
I think today
Kamboj
what
is
is
there.
also
Yeah, Kamboj is there. Overton is there. Overton has bowled only 1 yet.
see on a track where
Yes,
Dew has probably did you guys think Dew was there on the track, or is it despite Dew that we're seeing this?
No, I don't see any towels out there. I don't
No
see any
towels.
No,
towels.
Assuming the wicket stayed the same, the way MI batted, what would you then look at the way Sanju Samson batted? Sanju Samson scored 100 in this game.
Yeah.
So to me, the
So
respect
basically-
levels are huge.
In the last game,
So it's like this because
in this game, MI will get beaten by Sanju.
it's
They're two
like
very
this
similar
because
games,
when some classy players play, they make it look very easy, but the pitches might not really look that easy.
No, but MI played some stupid shots also. No? Hardik and Rutherford, what was that?
I think they had nothing else to do at that point. They're like, okay, let me just go wildly swing because the run rate had gone way beyond. And on a track like this where the ball isn't coming on, it's turning.
Yeah, but you have to
I think-
still take 2-3 balls, no? And not hit the guy who's getting the wickets.
And I think this is where it could hurt MI
Four,
because if
four
Hardik,
for 15. That's what he's finished, Akash. That's not a joke.
See, I mean, it's not going to, because I mean they already lost 4 matches and they just really have like not much chances to go up. So this match was very crucial for them. Now the momentum is already broken. They need to go back, and we don't have much matches to go back and start from the beginning and to come and to do this. I'm sure that their season is done, right? For one reason, and again and again, I see like Harsha is a genius because he always say like you can all the forces, but all the forces need to align on one direction and go. Somehow, somewhere things didn't work for us. It didn't get clicked. But obviously, I know that captain also have a lot of pink slips in my point of view, and they need to have some tough calls taken on certain things because you can't make the same type of mistakes again and again, right? Expect and others. And when these kind of things happen to your team, a captain need to come forward to take everyone to go forward because that should be done from his end. He need to play a very crucial role in building the morale and coming and you can't just act like you are a royalty and everybody have to come together and work. Maybe things didn't work in that way.
apparently the crowd is chanting Rohit, Rohit. Are we looking at, you know, a this thing of 2024?
I mean,
Crowds may be
today
tired of
today it
Hardik.
won't today it won't be possible. MI has already used 13 players. It's still not won.
But I don't think Rohit is
Difficult to get a
fit
focus.
enough, or I don't think Rohit will come back, or I don't think that will happen because it's all good
Rohit
for
will play
our
on
fantasy to
29th.
think like he will come back and he will do something to Mumbai or something like that. But I don't think that his fitness is a big question mark where he stands. What's the level of his calf?
Also,
Sorry,
quick
hamstring
trivia
injury.
about Mumbai: they are the only team who have used up 20 players till today
Wow, 20.
out of
So,
25.
in fact, I remember Freddie Wilde wrote an article why RCB loses more often and CSK wins more often, and that one of the things was the frequency of changes. If that's used as a metric over 5-6 seasons, and RCB's numbers is very high, and yeah, it's surprising that a team like MI has
We
hit that
discussed this.
phase.
Do you remember discussing this in our very first? We said the teams who
So, I mean,
win.
because it's like this, I mean, I agree with you, but when the teams are not winning and you are desperate, you kind of like, make these changes. And obviously, when the pitch, I mean, what I'm really saying, like, no point of keeping um, Chahar or Bolt in your team if they are not getting any swing at all. So they will be hammered like 20 runs to 19 runs or something. That will going to happen. So, finally, I thought they found the right combination, but it didn't happen.
Jamie Overton just ran, could have basically injured himself. He ran and saved the 2 runs, as if those 2 runs, were like a 5 to win and 4 to win. But that's 111 to win right now. I don't know if Dhoni would have said, "Please don't, waste your, don't injure yourself. We need you more," because he said that to Dwayne Bravo once.
And to
And
Shane
I'm just
Watson
looking
also.
at the Shane Watson also. Okay, wow.
And to himself also, let's not play this season.
I predict Rohit Sharma will play one more game, which is the 29th at
He
Pankaj.
might, but
Birthday
like
game,
coming.
pre-birthday game, huh?
Pre-birthday game. After that, but after that thing, his cake will be cut and he'll be done from this IPL.
Wow, you certainly know how to plan happy endings.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Dhoni should have done it at the 2023 final. Harsha
Yeah.
set him up by asking the question which allowed Dhoni to make a grand line and disappear. You've got anything else to. So he said, no, I'll come back next year because you have to do it for the fans. Dude, like now you need a sequel, Dhoni sequel movie to find, how do you end that? How do you have a climax for that? Just for that, he's still there.
300
Sure.
crores were on stake. That's what I would say.
I think Dhoni's final match will probably end in Bangalore unless
I
IPL
think
decides
Chepauk
to.
deserves one.
I
Yeah,
saw
Chepak.
some crazy reel initially into the season. Like he was explaining why this has been, why Dhoni will not come ever into the playing 11 or even the squad, because the farewell was the whatever that happened in Chennai.
Ah, okay.
That was his
So
explanation.
Then why is
it was
he
predicted by
increasing?
Ashwin and Pidok as well, right? They also told that he might not play any match. Pidok
Why
and
is he
Ashwin said.
increasing his carbon footprint and just flying around aimlessly?
Yeah, one doesn't know because the way Hussey spoke today on TV on the broadcast interview, Hussey said
I
that
heard.
MS is almost looking good. We don't want his calf injury to resurface if he has to keep for 20 overs. So we're just giving it one more game. And the way
Yeah,
he
so
was saying
apparently
that
he's
if
going to
Dhoni
keep.
plays, he will keep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
No, he has to. Dhoni is obviously not going to field in the outfield. Yeah?
He's
You're
not, but
right.
he
You're right.
can be just a batter. But that won't give you fan
Matlab
moments.
that how will he field then? Who will field?
No, he won't play impact purely as a batter.
That's possible.
Dhoni for Dubey is what I thought as a swap, given the way the form
Yeah.
Dubey is in.
I thought
And
Dhoni for
same
Ayush would have been an easier option.
Dhoni for
Because
Dubey is
both of
right
them are
because both,
uncapped players.
Because Ayush is injured.
no because
I
Dhoni bowls
since both of them are uncapped players.
Dhoni bowls similar also no right arm
Okay.
slow medium.
Okay.
Of course, Peterson is his wicket.
You should remember he got Mahila out, which DRS overturned unfairly.
Oh yeah, the
The
semi-final,
championship,
right? The Champions Trophy
Champions
semi-final.
Trophy.
Yeah,
I thought
that
that
was
was
like
out, man.
2013.
Yeah.
There, 2013,
13
right?
or
When
17
he
one.
came.
One
No,
one
sir,
Champions
30.
Trophy. Mahila Jayawardene
13,
of a
13.
second ball. It was
13,
spinning
13.
hoops and
almost Shardul almost played it like Sachin Tendulkar. Staying shot. The ball didn't go that far. It just went to Sanju Samson. But yeah, shades of Shardulkar.
I don't know. I'm just really like. I had a lot of hopes about this game. I don't mind them losing, but at least giving a fight. And this is like very lame. And I don't know. It's
So
going to be
Hindustan,
like
which MI game are you coming to? I think I heard you're coming to.
MI versus SRH.
which is when? Which is the Wankhede game next week?
Next 29. That
29.
same game you predicted Rohit will play. So fingers crossed. Maybe to see him one last time playing in the stadium for the first time in IPL. I've seen him playing in Sri Lanka, but I haven't seen him playing in Wankhede. So maybe seeing him, according to your theory, in that blue and gold in Wankhede for one last time. I won't
That'll
mind.
make for an interesting this thing, right? We should get a TV channel to come speak to you saying, hey, this is a Sri Lankan fan coming all the way from Colombo to see Rohit Sharma play his last match.
What if that's not his last match? I don't want to be abused by so many fans on social media. They're like, how dare you have to say that's the last match? I feel
No
like
amount
Nirav
of
has
For
predicted.
for you it will be your last time, no?
Yeah, for sure. For me, that will be the last game for sure.
that is how you have to interpret it on social media.
Mm,
And yeah,
whatever.
beyond the point, you just develop a thick skin, man. I mean, I get abuses, like 5 abuses every hour on social media.
So I am because otherwise, like, how on the earth do you think I survive writing about Sri Lanka team's bad performance? People call me like traitor. People say like whenever I speak something about IPL, they said like, did
Talk
you
us
buy
about
them? Did
just a pause. Talk us about some abuse in Sri Lankan, like in Sinhala or in Tamil. What's the abuse you get, so that the audience gets educated on abuses in Sinhala and Tamil? Over to you.
they do? I mean, the common name that I get called is I'm a traitor, right? So that's a very, very common name. And people link with people just say like, how do you say? Like people think like I'm speaking this because I'm Tamil. So that's another common abuse I get. And then people just really say like whether I'm being sold to an IPL franchise or something like that. What's your base price? They ask that because whenever I write about like there are so many Sri Lankan pseudo intellectuals believe like skipping an IPL for your national team is a very patriotic thing, which no cricketer has ever done, but some of their PRs have just made some post as if like he skipped that for the national team. No, not a single cricketer has ever done. But when you write about it, people just say like something like that, and people say I'm a traitor. I want Sri Lankan bowlers to be decoded by that. When one into went, and I appreciate that, like you can't even be happy about we are having a champion bowler. You want him to be decoded, something like that. So people always make these things, and sometimes they abuse Mahela along with me. So there's so many things,
We,
like people say
we didn't we, we didn't
Sangha
get
and
the
Mahela
masala.
also tried.
We didn't get the masala
Well,
we were waiting for.
they actually abuse everything about me. Like, I said, so like, sometimes my family will be called out, my parents will be called
Exactly,
out.
da.
So
Like
all
for
these things
example,
are,
let me give you a lowdown. In India, if you have to abuse, the basic structure is refer sister or mother. Banchod, machod. That is the Indian 101 of Indian abuse in Hindi. தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா போடா தேவடியா அப்படி தமிழ்ல சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸ்ரீலங்கால எப்படி பார்த்து திட்டுவாங்க
yeah.
அதை சொல்லு.
So, see, I mean, you're doing a
Hindustan, I know
live and you want me to speak. It's really like,
yeah,
want me to speak about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so the same words they use it, like I'm in Sinhalese they write it, because I honestly,
they
like,
use
don't know
they use
Sinhala
benchod in
abuse
Sri
to
Lanka.
that extent. Yeah, so
They
they
use
do,
benchod
they do.
they use benchod in Sri
No, no,
Lanka.
no, no.
Ah,
Similar meaning in Sinhala and similar meaning in Sinhala and
similar.
Tamil.
100 for
Yeah,
99.
so I mean,
So
the
basically,
Sinhala,
every time Hindustan you've spoken, no,
Talk
2 wickets have
cricket.
fallen. 100 for
yeah,
9
I
on it.
mean, even if I don't speak, it's gonna fall off. So
Back
how
to
do you
back,
expect
back
me?
to
How
back.
do you think, like, it's me? It's me, because of me. It's falling
Hindus,
down. Even if I don't speak, it'll be falling down.
Hindustan's what is that monologue basically has cost 4 wickets today, man.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Agreed.
it's his fault. It's his fault.
So
Not
it's
watching
not
my
my
games.
fault. It's not
Of
my
course.
fault at how good is this. I
So
mean, like,
Hindustan, when you do something for your team and they do well, you believe it's because of you, right?
see,
When they do
I've
badly,
just
also
see,
it's because you have to say that.
can I tell you something? I am a Sri Lankan New Zealand fan. I lost the count of finals I have lost. And I've given up on this superstitious long time ago. Because it doesn't matter what I do, things doesn't happen. So at the last moment I said, like, no point of doing this. No point of doing this. I've changed jerseys, I've changed the way I watch matches. I skip watching tosses. I've done all these things, but nothing worked from 2007 to 2019, 20, 22, even 26. It's the same story. So I'm finally okay. Let it happen when it happens. Fine.
Okay. So
I'm now
basically, Steve
at
Vai
that
saying
phase.
1 wicket to go, please begin monologue.
Exactly. I was also
Let's
waiting
get
for
it
Hindustan
over.
to go in the
Let's get
monologue
it
so that
over.
he picks up a wicket.
So I
So
mean, that's what
MI
I'm saying. I mean,
13 players just about have got to 100 runs.
Oh, run out chance. Just missed. By the way, Mumbai need 3 to win. Jasprit Bumrah is batting 1 wicket. It's Mumbai versus Sanju Samson.
No.
That's a better way to look
MI
at this
MI
contest.
MI have beaten Sanju. Sanju got
102 for
101.
9. 103, no.
No, last
No?
ball was a 4, not a 6.
4, is it? Oh, okay.
101. So just yeah. So
what is in it for me to, like,
Tilak beat GT, but Sanju couldn't beat MI.
see Taltons for a reason?
Spirit of Mumbai.
Absolutely. Why not? See, we have seen it all, right? So, but I really wanted to say, a
Hey,
lot of people ask, like, why?
we have seen it all. You can say to RCB fans, not to CSK fans. You can't say that to a CSK fan. No, you're also 5. I am also 5. Say that to an RCB fan.
7. You have to include Champions
Seven.
League.
High, highs, lows. What I'm really saying, like, to the fear factor we gave it to other teams, the fear factor our current captain give to us, lot of things. That's what I say. Like, we have seen it all, like, highs and lows and lot of stuff. So no team felt me very secure like Mumbai did. Even when they go
I
for
think they
final, I
have a
know that
wicket.
somehow.
Potentially, no, not a wicket. Okay, run out chance missed. Sorry. Go ahead.
So
Because you were
why
speaking, I
I'm
thought a
getting
wicket was
like
coming.
no, but like
These
why
are
I'm
assumed.
getting half a minute delay in my channel. So I'm just watching, and now only they have
Where are you
completed
watching
the
it on?
13
Are you
point.
watching it on stream?
No, I have Dish TV, which has been it's officially been broadcasted here. I'm watching it in Star Sport 1 HD, and I have just muted because I'm speaking.
Ah, okay,
You are
okay.
ahead of
Same
us
like
then,
us.
probably.
No,
Who
I'm
are
just behind you.
really?
He's-
Because we are watching. I'm watching on
Yeah.
JioStar, which is usually 10 seconds behind Star TV.
This is technically 30 seconds behind, I think, for some
Wow.
reason. I
That's
don't.
that's uh that's some- that's
17.5.
news. Huh? I thought broadcast everything is going similar through satellite to everybody. I didn't know that. So
Because
crowd,
every time you say like there's a catch or something like that. When you say catch, when you call catch is called, that's where the bowler is delivering the ball to me. So there's a delay here. I don't know why
Ajinkya,
and how.
thoughts?
I'm not even wanting to stop you because everybody's wanting the same thing in Dusan, but yes, not happening again.
Ajinkya, from
See, at least you
confidence.
now understand it's not me.
Are you saying something, Nirav?
Yeah, I was saying Ajinkya was from when we started this pod about an hour and a half ago. Easy was your words. Tell us what you feel when you see your team at 102 for 9.
Easy,
Hard.
defeat. Easy defeat.
Do you think this team needs the Rohit Sharma factor?
So it needs the Hardik Pandya exit.
Perfect. 100%. 100%.
As a player or as
Honestly,
captain only?
both, everything. Let him go to wherever he wants. Retire from
Yeah,
cricket.
please.
Be with Mahika forever. Be with your son forever. We don't care.
Hmm.
No, go to
Honestly,
another team. It's okay. You captain, you go there and win championship, still fine.
yeah.
Leave my beautiful team. Leave my
So you know
beautiful
what will
team.
happen? Hardik will leave MI, and immediately the impact player rule will go away, and you will say, "Oops." Because
Yeah,
Hardik
he's an
Pandya
all-round.
was the deciding factor for MI to win all those years without the impact player rule. The impact player rule has leveled up things.
But have you heard this rumor about impact player? I'm sure you must have.
It might go away
Why?
next year
No, why it came in place?
Dhoni
No,
for
because of
accommodating
Hardik.
Dhoni. Oh,
because Hardik was not with MI.
Yeah,
whoa,
and
whoa,
Ambani
whoa.
forced BCCI to bring in that rule. Rumored. So many
Now it's not.
rumors.
Oh,
पेटी पहुंच गया था.
Pretty much.
I have no idea about the
right.
behind the scenes, but I want this the impact player rule to go away
Yeah, I
too.
want a few more things to go away. I want boundaries to become
About
10
become
meters bigger. 10 meters.
standardized.
So it can't be 58-meter on backward square leg. And it needs to be in the 70 to 80 range, or at least 65 to 75. That should be the bare minimum, ideally 70 to 80. And then I want this 30-yard circle to go to 45. These are two things I'd really like to see this game, because at 45, a lot many more catches will get taken. All the splices, all you know, the mistimed shots in the power play will all get caught at 45 meters, yards, whatever.
Yeah, I think it just makes it
These two,
a little
these
more.
two things, an impact player levels out the game. Then if a 200 gets chased, it is a nail biter. Otherwise, it's a one-sided game. That also.
Quite a game today. And yeah, as a CSK fan, I never expected that we could potentially go up to sixth on the points table, especially after last Saturday night's disappointment, where I thought there were 2 points for the taking, but we just messed up. We gave momentum to SRH to come back into the game. There are 3 wins right now, SRH.
SRH back-to-back 3 wins. Yeah.
I'm already imagining tweets coming from people who've gone to the Wankhede Stadium saying that, wow, CSK fans, so well behaved. Wow, MI CSK, what a nice rivalry. I'm already imagining these posts coming up tonight. And I'm going to
See,
see.
I
I
mean,
think
if they
your
behave
thoughts.
well, it should come.
You've seen a lot of games at Wankhede. What do you think about the various fan bases?
No, I haven't seen much, but I've seen a couple of like India games and IPL games, and also No, not W. It wasn't one day. But yeah, I think. Well, I don't have any comparison standpoint like RCB, or I have a GT standpoint. GT fans are very, very well behaved, man. I've seen them. Wasn't expecting from the Gujarati people, but yeah, they're very well behaved. But I think Mumbai fan base is like here,
They
like
were
cup of
okay. GT was okay, but they booed Pandya, right?
No, no,
Am I?
MI boot
Yeah.
Pandya.
Am I boo?
No, no, no,
He, he
no.
got booed
Very
in
first,
opening
MI
batting.
also did boo him, but Gujarat started that because that season was
No, we were
started in
there.
GT.
No, no, we were there that year. There was a
Yeah, it did
only
happen.
the MI fans were booing.
Yeah.
GT fans are generally
Gujarat fans
quite
were
like
fine. Gone. All out.
over.
103 runs. I'm waiting for the points table to update. Biggest loss in IPL history, is it?
No, no. I
No,
don't think
no.
so.
Please.
No, no.
Because
Mumbai
I-
has the biggest win margin, if I'm not wrong.
But yeah, this is painful torture, man. Mumbai just gave up. I don't think they were able to bat on this wicket. And to me, looking at the way Mumbai batted, I'm just amazed at Sanju Samson's knock because such proper cricketing strokes, 87% control he had when he played that innings. Ruturaj Gaikwad, quite the redemption journey, man.
But
Actually,
was
CSK
it
are
the
redemption journey.
fifth of the points table, 0.12. DC are minus 0.13. So CSK is 25 points ahead of DC. Wow. This is something I never thought would be having.
But one game extra. DC has the game to soon.
So one of my friends is tweeting, "Fuck! Did you guys feel that earthquake? Dunia hil gaya." Reference to Mumbai Indian song.
hmm.
I mean, I don't know how to react to this. Yep, sure. It's sad.
This
Like, congratulations.
hasn't that Dunia Hila Denge finished? Isn't it now? Akka Mumbai Khilega.
It's there, but I think it's a cult classic, right?
Right now it's Akka IPL team Pelega.
Isn't it
I remember
Alare? Whatever that is.
Yeah,
Ala
so,
re, re.
but the last lap they go, they sing Mumbai Mere Jaan, right? So when they
Mumbai
go
Meri
for
Jaan
the
is different. It is the Hila Denge part. Since you're not Indian, you're not able to understand the cultural significance of that. But yeah,
But I
because
mean,
even
every
when you
time when they go for that thank you lap after the
you're,
last home game,
you're not
I see
you're
them playing.
no, you're not getting the import or the emotion with which we're talking about. Even the way you say Wankhede, right? You say it as Bankede. So Bank and Hila means the same actually.
Okay,
I
so
don't
I
think
mean, I only got to know it's a name of a man, not a place. This year
no, no,
when my friends
no,
came back.
Wankhede is the name. In fact, our there's a okay. Wankhede is the name of a administrator. But if you take the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
first four words of his alphabets of his name, and anyway, that was a joke.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah. Now I
so
get
yeah.
it. Now I get it. Now I get it. I
So
get it.
we're here at the points table. CSK at 6 points, and at number 5. Wow, that's interesting to see. CSK have uh, come up the
Not for
points
us.
table.
Not for us.
Mumbai.
It's
I
bloody
think
painful
Mumbai is
for us
just
to see.
they've just gone one level down
MI
from
now
us,
needs to win 5 of the remaining 7 minimum.
and that's a little like 2014 CSK. No, CSK started off with being 2 of 7 wins, 2 wins in 7 games, and then they won 5 of the next 7. Hardik Pandya is talking.
I don't really have any strength to even imagine that them winning 5 of the 7.
Last year also they did the same, if I'm not wrong, after the RCB game.
Yeah, so
They were-
they
Yeah, they
did the
were one
same,
of
but
five
like,
last year. They were one
Yeah.
of five
yeah,
last
1
year.
of 5.
five
7
on a
win.
trot they won. But like the way that they are playing, I don't
Yeah,
think
so
it's not.
the body language after the last game led me to believe that they'll come in strong today.
Me the
You
same. I believe the same. I have no
got
idea
that.
what happened to them. Me the
But
same.
Got the
Me the
Matusan,
vibe.
same. They,
do you remember preseason? I said Mumbai is 10th this time. I was telling you that there is this pattern: 10th, 4th, 10th, 4th, and
This
we
year, there's
finished
no
4th.
chance they can win. I mean, they'll be
No,
10th
they
among
can be.
8.
see, I don't want to be. I don't want to. I
They'll be
remember
8th,
you are telling that, but I thought like it's some lame joke, so it will never
7th or
happen.
8th.
But it seems like I have
I
no
think they'll be
idea.
7th or 8th, not 10th for sure. KKR LSG has tough fight there for the
Yeah,
10th.
I think
Oh no. It's really heartbreaking to be honest to see this happening, but that's okay. That's our life. You can't just.
But I think as much as we say CSK is ahead of DC, it's because CSK has played an extra game. But DC and GT will get a game tomorrow, and if GT
So
loses
MI has got
tomorrow,
tough games, huh? By the way, MI has got one more CSK game. They've got a Sunrise.
The
They've got
second,
basically
yeah.
just one LSG game, which is a weak team. Apart from that, and one KKR game. Sorry. Apart from that, they are playing table toppers like Sunrisers, Chennai, RCB, Punjab, and
one more.
Royals.
but
You
I'm
never
actually
know.
feeling a little relieved that I've not gone to any of these IPL games. Usually, I travel for the IPL games, but with this heat that's out there,
Yeah, I'm risking
I'm
it tomorrow.
somehow. You going tomorrow?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's my social experiment. Can a person
Okay.
walk into Chinnaswamy Stadium with a opposition team jersey and hat and walk back home?
They won't
So-
allow.
You're
so-
going with GT jersey.
You can go to GT stand. I can talk to Basit. He's going.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, so which
Social
stand
Can I
are you
go into a
experiment.
normal? Can I go into a normal? Can I walk into the stadium and walk out alive?
No, yeah,
I'll keep
I think
just
nobody
in
gives
case.
nobody gives a rat's ass about some other team, boss. It's only if it is like
With
CSK, you
CSK.
have all this. Yeah, I don't think other teams.
I will prove this. I will either prove or disprove this.
No, but what I have seen, heard.
So
Oh,
like,
man.
I mean, what I can do one help. I can ask Mukesh to look for you just in case any emergency. He will be there in the ground for sure. So is there any emergency just to come and rescue you?
I will figure it out.
Ajinkya, you were saying something?
Yeah, so what I have seen, like they don't allow the other team's jersey to be worn and go, like to
Is it okay?
be wear the jersey of. Let's say if you're,
So there is a rule about placing flags. The opponent team gets an opportunity to place limited number of flags around the thing
yeah,
for
that's like 10-20% of the capacity.
RCB.
Oh yeah, in
Increase it
RCB
Yeah.
ground.
So before the
Oh.
ground, before the thing, if there are going to be like let's say 20,000 flags, 2,000 of that is the opposition given, right? And I mean like it's on BCCI whatever they organize. RCB's whatever hospitality whoever it is clears out every opposition flag, so you'll never see an opposition flag in there.
Unless
And
it's
if you will,
CSK.
well then it will get torn and the jerseys will get ripped off also. So
My God. I never
happens,
thought
it
that this
Yeah,
kind of thing.
but that's the rule there. Yeah, even in WPL, so somebody came with the opposition. Like it was a Mumbai home game in Bribon, which I went there. Somebody came with the DC or some RCB t-shirt, so they asked him to remove and wear the normal t-shirt and come.
Oh, okay.
I never knew these kind of things existed.
I mean it's stupid, but yeah.
I remember last time when I had gone for the DC LSG game in Vizag, I went in with a CSK shirt because when I had
Yeah,
gone for the
that's fine.
CSK MI game, and I was asked to remove my CSK shirt, and they gave me a shirt which looked like a blouse and it was like a DC shirt. It felt like a tank top, and I had to wear that and watch the match.
That's because you are in a hospitality seat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you were
So then you
posting about
can't-
the food
in
and
the-
everything. I still
in-
remember.
In the Janta seats, you can wear a
Whatever.
CSK jersey. I mean, which is if you see a match in let's say Guwahati, everybody's got CSK jerseys,
Right.
irrespective
Yeah,
of which two teams are playing. In a Janta, but yeah, in hospitality, obviously you can't do that, right? I mean,
They
I can't
ask
get
we-
tickets
we
from.
used to-
hospitality. They give
Yeah,
you
they
the
ask
t-shirt, come and change, wear this home team's jersey or wherever you are there, whichever hospitality you are in.
Oh, really? So you get a free jersey. You don't need to buy it. Fine.
I think these are replica jerseys. It's not the original one. They just make sure that fan jerseys. Yeah, they just make sure for optics, everybody there is a that particular team's fan. That said, tomorrow RCB playing on GT, and I'm thinking I'll fly my drone tomorrow above the stadium, trying to come that side. I'm not going for the game though. Thinking about it. But that said,
Are
if
you
we have
allowed to do that on a match day?
I'm just trying it out because I have a bunch of friends who do that. We have a drone community
Okay.
of flyers.
In Sri Lanka, you can't do that on match days as part of the security features.
Wow.
They will take
I
it
would say
down.
avoid it. I would say avoid it.
Yeah, they
Because
Okay.
will
even as part of the
crash it
team,
or something.
we used to have things of not flying a drone on match day.
Okay.
Even though we were
Unless you are
Yeah, I
participating,
mean
BCCI.
most of the places
only
have
in the
this
practice.
security restriction.
Sri Lanka, in fact,
Please don't.
I have to take a civil aviation permission to fly even a drone coming from India. And I was
You need
staying
to. I
in
mean, you need to have a drone license to fly drones now in Sri Lanka. It's very
oh,
strict.
such a bomber, man.
And
That will take away hobbyists like me.
I mean, you
It's in
just have to
Mumbai
like
also.
go and get it. Yeah, some
It's in
certain
Mumbai
cities
also.
have.
You have
I
So
to
mean,
I
I'm
will
fly.
not
not
saying
fly.
it's good or bad, but that's how it is. But please don't get arrested by playing this thing. We don't have host for the podcast,
True.
so keep that in mind.
Okay. So
I am planning to log off because I
yeah,
wanted to sleep early. I need to wake up early. I need to be at work by 8. Unlike you guys, you start by 10. I have to start by 8:50.
right. Okay, so this is where we are, and so yeah, good night in the sun. We're also logging off very quickly before we go, and I'm thinking Neerav will come in a minute or so. See you around in the sun. Quick
Sure.
predictions on tomorrow's game: RCB versus GT. Who do you think is going to win?
I go first. RCB.
Sure. RCB.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm logging
Vinay.
off.
Sure. Good night.
I say Gujarat.
Gujarat. Okay. I saw Gujarat's points table, 3 wins from 6 games. I thought it looked good if they're 3 wins from 7 games, so that CSK looks better. So I'm going to go with RCB. What about you, Ajinkya?
Who's
RCB
the
played take out
competition? Who's the competition to
GT.
MI? They should lose. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Gujarat. Oh, that's Gujarat Titans. So if GT
Yeah,
loses,
yeah,
but even if GT loses, they would have 6 points from 7 games. MI has 4 points from 7 games.
yeah,
They'd still be above you.
yeah.
So,
Brick by
so
brick, slowly, we'll be there. I don't know how.
but I
As to
think the
what?
way RCB played on a previous Chinnaswamy game, right, last Saturday, it was a slow surface, and DC exploited their death overs bowling so well that I'm curious to see if RCB bats first. Are they still able to rack up these big totals? But tomorrow is a day-night game. It's not a day game where your wickets baked and the slowness is felt. So I'm thinking RCB has a very strong side uh, for for a team like Gujarat. So I'm going to go with RCB. What about you, Ajinkya?
RCB. I think
RCB.
it depends also what kind of toss is there, what kind of pitch they are using. If you like, I haven't seen many 210, 220 plus games in this thing, Chinnaswamy. The last game was the DC one, no, 160, 170, 180 chase.
Right.
They were also like down like 4 wickets, 3 wickets down early in the innings. So I think if they win the toss, bat first, they do the whatever David versus Goliath, what and put up some show. RCB should definitely win. That's what I think.
So
And
there is a
help
pattern
Mumbai
which is
defend.
emerging in the last few days, which is win the toss, win the chase, and win the game is not working. It didn't happen
Right.
Yeah,
today. It didn't happen yesterday with LSG and RR. It didn't happen with the day before that with GT and MI. So this is a pattern which typically begins end of first week of May, 7th, 10th ke aspas, maybe in some cases earlier, which is now because of the incredible summer we've been having everywhere. It's happened, I think, 2 weeks earlier. So I think the wickets are
Right.
slowing up. Spin is going to be taking an thing, and scores are going to come down in most grounds. So even in Ekana, where 170 is usually a pass score, yesterday 155 was good enough. So I think
Yeah,
that
40
is,
runs.
yeah, it's a big margin. So SRH defended 240. Um, so a lot of batting first. So I think six out of 7 games has been the chasing team has not won. The team batting first has defended. So game number 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. No, sorry, just 33. So last five games on the trot have been won
Right.
by the team batting first. So yeah, so there is a pattern emerging, and I think it didn't happen. It won't happen tomorrow. Having
Okay,
said
so
that,
yeah, I think having said that, yeah, that's where we
I
are.
think that's it.
Thanks 65 people who joined us on the stream. Thank you for your support. And if you have not
Guys coming in
subscribed,
now.
get
Sachin, thank you for
to.
joining us.
Yeah, we started earlier, Sachin. As we said, we were trying to do a watch along today. So we started slightly early. How's the experience of the watch along? I think it was fun. We liked having this chat, and it was fun watching the game. Maybe if we should do this on CSK games so that CSK gets to the final,
Whatever it takes.
whatever it takes. And I've tried not wearing the CSK jersey yet. Every day I see it, I put it back inside, saying if I don't wear the jersey, CSK wins. So that's got one more reason saying I should do a watch along on CSK games. Anyway, that said,
Very similar classical things. Let's figure nothing this week.
CSK MI game is on 2nd.
Is that the weekend?
that is the weekend. Yeah.
Friday we've got
RCB
RCB versus GT. Saturday we've got DC versus Punjab and Rajasthan versus Sunrisers. And Sunday the afternoon game is CSK versus GT.
I thought it was
And-
May 2nd, right? May 2nd is next week.
Yeah,
This
so
is just
this
April
weekend is not. This is weekend is 25th April. Yeah.
Yeah.
26th April.
I was thinking of going on a holiday that particular long weekend. So I'm like, hey, man, that weekend isn't here.
Mhm.
May 2nd is
Anyway.
the El Clasico in Chennai, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's where we are, and thanks for joining us. We have 66 people on the stream. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully, if we have a new time, you will know. You can subscribe on Calcon or Dugout, and in case we are starting slightly early, you will be notified. Otherwise, you can follow it on my Twitter. You can also get notifications on when we go live. But for most part, we start at 11. Let's see if we're going to start earlier. I actually enjoyed this. But yeah, that's where we are. Good night for now. See you tomorrow night.
Thanks for